the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. I see everybody's getting into that festive spirit.
Oh, yes. Look at this one.
And when you say everybody, you mean Jaybird?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
What are you wearing, and why don't you put that thing more prominently on KVJ TV?
I'm trying. Look, I had the spirit.
You need to stand up and let the people see this.
It's a onesie.
Oh.
I love it.
I think it's sweet.
Cats with Christmas hats and snowflakes as you twerk in the camera, also festively.
Super cute Santa hat.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. This is recycled, y'all. I've worn this before, but the fact that you guys are so into it makes me think it didn't make a first impression.
It's been a long time since Christmas.
It has.
Dude. 11 months of stress.
Yeah.
It does a thing to a brain to make it forget.
Well, Jaybird is dressing up just for you on KVJ TV. That's why you need to watch this show. Go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show, or hit up kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jaybird?
I don't know if this one house in my neighborhood set the trend, but remember me talking, and I've showed it to you, Virginia, the one house that's got a hot tub in the front yard?
Yes, the one on the corner.
Yes. Well,
they don't have much of a backyard, so they put their hot tub in the front yard.
Okay.
I noticed another house, now not in the same block, but a few blocks down, they got a hot tub in their front yard.
I kind of like it. So it is, people, especially where I'm from in New Orleans, you sit on the front porch and you watch the world go by, you talk to your neighbors, you do all this. This is just elevating the concept of sitting on your front porch watching the world go by. They're sitting in the hot tub watching the world go by.
And it's weird because every time I drive by it with somebody in the car, I always get excited. I go, isn't that cool they have a hot tub in their front yard? And everyone says this, 9 out of 10 passengers say the same thing. Oh, that is so redneck. But you kind of grew up in a redneck area, Kev. Was hot tubs in the front yard a thing?
No, we
That's
didn't.
expensive.
Yeah, we were. If you had a hot tub, if you had it in the front yard, that's bougie. Yeah, where I'm from. So yeah, we didn't have a lot of hot tubs. I think there were maybe 2 in the whole county, and you knew who they were, and you were impressed.
And I remember hot tubs were a thing of, I got a hot tub. And now I know a couple people who got a hot tub, and these hot tubs are not that good. Not all hot tubs are created equal. The ones you can get at, I don't want to say the name of the store, but they're a little bit, they break easily. I know 3 people who've had almost the common woman hot tub, the affordable one.
The low budget hot tub.
That becomes not affordable because you have to keep repairing it. So it's kind of like your mayonnaise. You always got to go not generic with your hot tubs, I think. Got to go with the Cadillac.
Okay.
But a hot tub in the front yard, I kind of endorse that. No, I absolutely endorse that.
It's your thing, huh?
I just thought it was kind of neat.
It's a bold move. I appreciate that.
I bring it up. Is it only in my area, or do you got some stories out there in Loxahatchee? Because I feel like Loxahatchee could have some hot tubs in the front yard.
Good.
Absolutely.
You find a place without an HOA, and you might have a hot tub in the front yard.
And a person that does that, they're a person that's got the right attitude towards life, in my opinion. Because if you got an attitude with someone who's got a hot tub in the front yard, I think the problem's you.
Yeah, I agree. Let people put their hot tub wherever they want it. If they want to sit there and watch the world go by, I think it's kind of awesome.
There are some people who do not like any kind of tomfoolery in a front yard where they can see it.
Yeah, that's called my HOA.
And it's bizarre because I could give a frog's fat booty what you put in your front yard.
Then don't live in an HOA.
But I'm 9.5 foot werewolf guy, so.
Yeah, that's true. That you are.
You are the talk of the block.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, you guys have been invited. This Saturday evening is the Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade.
Oh, nice.
And they do a big party there. Little Smiles will be collecting toys. It's the hub there at the North Palm Beach Marina where Channel 25 will be broadcasting live and doing the whole thing. They do the commentary. And as the boats go by, it's a contest.
Right.
And the best boat wins like 10 grand. And it's a whole toy drive for Little Smiles, fun event. There's a bar. So I know you guys would be into it.
Right.
Let me know if you want to be there. And
So
then
get us out there.
yeah, it's going to be on the waterways, the whole entire route. There's fireworks, Santa. It's this Saturday night.
Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of the boat stuff is going on. In fact, they had some tree lighting stuff last night. Delray Beach, they had their 100-foot tall tree. Palm Beach, they lit that ritzy little thing there by Tiffany and Company. And, man, they had a huge old block party in Las Olas last night.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, and so was the traffic if you're trying to get into downtown Fort Lauderdale.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, they go all off. In fact, my daughter was there last night, and they get big old stages and all kinds of stuff. She sent me a video of some of the live performances that were going on downtown Lauderdale last night.
That's a major stage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't play there.
Is that free?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the thing they do every single year, the Las Olas. Okay, very nice. Yeah, sent me lots of photos. And I realized that my wife's new charger she gave me for my phone does not work, so my battery's about dead.
I got you covered.
We got a charger here?
Debatable, but there's like a 50% chance we do.
Okay.
It looks like somebody's been chewing on it, but we got one.
Okay.
People keep stealing our stuff.
All right. Other than my phone battery being dead, what I got on my mind here today is they had another round of Hard Knocks last night for the Miami Dolphins on HBO. It is awesome because, man, it's just crazy how up to date they are with the storylines happening. If you watch it on Tuesday, you're going to see what happened on the field for the Dolphins on Sunday. And unfortunately for the Miami Dolphins on Sunday, Jalen Phillips, really great defensive end that just was playing lights out, having a career kind of year where he was just making those kind of marks. He blew out his Achilles, much like Aaron Rodgers did on the exact same field earlier this season in the first game. And you got to see a little bit more of the inside of Jalen Phillips and what had happened with that. And he pretty much knew right away some of the audio that they had on Hard Knocks. He said right away, I think my bleeping whatever popped, my Achilles.
Oh.
He said, it felt like someone bleeping shot me in my bleeping Achilles. I thought somebody had stepped on me.
They say that's one of the worst feeling injuries out there. The old Achilles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it used to be. It at least was something that you didn't really come back from for at least a full year. Now, we're still waiting to see what happens with Aaron Rodgers because he took all of 4 snaps for the Jets before he blew out his Achilles on that MetLife turf.
4 snaps, 11 mushrooms.
Yes. And
he's been out there, though.
Yeah.
He's been going out at practice and going out before the game and throwing the ball around. And they're saying he's putting weight on it and everything. I'm like, how is that possible?
Teasing everybody, getting them all fired up.
He's a tease.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. A lot of people are out there coming. In fact, Aaron Rodgers, who did that, they're playing the Jets, and he was kind of there, and he was, he's hoping to contact Jalen Phillips and talk to him because he's going to give him all the information of everything he did to rehab his Achilles. So hopefully Jalen Phillips can see the same kind of results. Dan Marino, Miami Dolphins quarterback, he had also blown out his Achilles once in his career, so he was there. Jalen Phillips was kind of crying on his shoulder because he was just so upset. Because he was playing so well. In that game, he had a sack, 3 tackles for a loss, a pass deflection.
Wow.
It was in the fourth quarter, and so you got to see kind of the insides of that and a lot more of the emotion that was with it. And so his parents, I think, go to pretty much every single game. You'll see them oftentimes, rooting him on. And so I know they were devastated by it as well. But you got to see a little bit more of that. Fun thing that you got to see, too, last night, if you haven't watched it yet, Christian Wilkins, he comes out, and he's getting ready to do his interview with Hard Knocks, and he comes in without a shirt on. Yeah. So, and then he gets dressed in front of the cameras.
Bring the sexy.
Yeah, if you want to see some sexy from Christian Wilkins, that is on HBO and Hard Knocks, something that you can check out. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, you're talking about HOAs. Well, here's a little fight between an HOA and a dad. What do you think about noisy kids playing outside? Should there be a regulator on them? The HOA says yes. We'll hear the fight next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
'Tis the season to make your spirits bright with Brightline. Whether you're heading to Orlando for theme parks or family gatherings or both, Brightline brings you to what you love most. Enjoy quality time in comfy, spacious seats. Feast on delicious meal options on board, or just take a little R&R before your holiday festivities. Oh, what fun it is to ride when no one has to drive. Save on groups of 4 or more with fares from $59 each. Restrictions apply. Book now at GoBrightline.com.
Switch to Verizon and you'll save.
Get in the holiday spirit, West Palm Beach. Verizon has an extra gift for you this season.
You can save a lot.
Get a $200 Verizon gift card when you join with one line. And get a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate.
Great deals from Verizon. Great deals from Verizon.
There's never been a better time to switch, but this offer won't last forever, so hurry in. Switch to the network America relies on. Get a $200 gift card and a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate. Visit your local Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on Unlimited Ultimate plan required per phone. $200 Verizon e-gift card with port in per line. Less $1,000 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR.
The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. To the rescue this year. The Hess truck's here.
It's the Hess police truck and cruiser with sirens, lights, wheelie action, and battering ram. Free shipping and batteries included. Only at HessToyTruck.com.
Go ahead, open my gift.
Triple match holiday scratch-offs. 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 Weird. Why is my voice doing that?
There's 3 ways to play. And bonus play. Bonus play. Bonus play. Oh, I'm doing it too.
Whoa! And over 28 million instant winners? 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 Wait, are we stuck like this?
Triple the fun with Triple Match Holiday Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
When it comes to choosing a health plan, you can trust the members who have experienced it firsthand. Humana is proud to offer a Medicare Advantage plan in Florida that earned 5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars is the highest rating possible. It's based on real members' experiences, and it's decided by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Our Humana Gold Plus HMO earned 5 out of 5 stars. That means a few things. It means members get outstanding customer service. It means we connect them with excellent preventive care and chronic condition support. Most of all, it means you have a trustworthy option for a Medicare Advantage plan. Explore our 5-star Humana Gold Plus HMO at Humana5star.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
I'm Jason McIntosh, partner with the law firm of Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath. Our personal injury firm has offices throughout South Florida and is ready to fight for your rights. We have proudly represented residents of South Florida for almost 40 years and recovered billions for our clients. If you've been injured, call Lytle Ryder. You will pay absolutely nothing if we don't win your case. I encourage you to check out our reviews and see for yourself what our clients have to say. Visit Lytle Ryder at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Have you heard? The Xfinity Mobile Black Friday sale is on now. Don't miss out on a free line of unlimited for 2 years when you switch to Xfinity Internet. That's over $1,000 in savings. Plus, see how to get up to $800 off an eligible 5G phone. Join the millions who have switched to one of the fastest growing mobile services. Now through December 5th, new customers can get a free line of unlimited intro mobile for 2 years with Xfinity Fast Internet. Plus, see how you can save even more with up to $800 off the latest 5G phones. It's your chance to get connected to the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and millions of Wi-Fi hotspots. This offer won't last. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply to service and devices. Actual internet speeds vary. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Reduce mobile speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage. Data thresholds may vary.
Hi, what brings you to the clinic today?
Oh, the baby's not feeling well. I think she might have a fever.
Well, let's check her temp with the Exergen thermometer. You're right. These Exergen thermometers are very accurate. Reads 101.2.
Oh, gosh. Well, that Exergen thermometer sure is fast and easy to use.
Yes, and many doctors recommend Exergen for home use.
Exergen thermometers, backed by over 100 clinical studies, are available at Walgreens and participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-838-6161. That's 800-838-6161. 800-838-6161.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Dave was talking about how nice it is in his neighborhood without an HOA. You can even have a hot tub in your front yard. Hey, how about that, huh? That's fun and festive. But these HOAs, you know, I do get the concept of an HOA, so I don't want to completely poo-poo on it. You want to have a nice neighborhood, and sometimes you have that one neighbor that just doesn't do anything to take care of things, and they go renegade, and
they don't do their lawn.
Yeah,
it's dirty. It's
right.
Their house brings down the value of your house. That you don't want.
Exactly. But there are a lot of times where the HOA goes way overboard on stuff that doesn't matter. It's not something that's seen. It's really infringing upon people's true rights to enjoy a home and do what they want in that home.
Or have a pool in the backyard.
Right, exactly, Virginia.
You devils.
And this might be one of those incidences. There is a viral clip that is going around with an HOA mom taking on this dad because she is upset that his teenage daughter and some of her friends, they're kind of running around, they're making noise. Now, this is around Halloween, but they're doing as kids do. Kids go and they make some noise.
How dare they trick or treat?
It's just kind of the nature of what happens. So here is this mom coming up to this dad's door and trying to throw around a little bit of power and letting him know that he needs to keep these noisy kids inside. Here's what HOA mom had to say.
Hey, so I'm going to ask you to keep them inside.
For what reason?
So I am the president of the POA. I've had numerous people complaining about a noise complaint. Numerous. I came out to walk the neighborhood just to see what was going on, and they are hiding in the bushes, barking at me.
Kid.
They're hiding in the bushes, barking at me.
Well, look, they feel your dark, cold energy, lady, and these kids are messing with you because they hate you.
They're barking at me. Oh, man.
I understand that, but when I have like multiple...
It's 9:15 after 10 o'clock if they're being too loud.
I'm telling you, on our Canterbury site, I mean, I have like almost 10 houses now contacted me.
Okay.
Wow.
I hate this job. I really do.
Obviously you don't because you're still doing it.
Well, no, I'm about to give it up, actually, at the next meeting.
I just want to make sure that there's, just in case it plays, there's a bad word at the very, very last of the clip.
Oh, there is? Okay.
The guy says GD, just to give you a heads up, at the very, very end.
Okay.
But I've had numerous complaints. I just came out here to say, hey, but then they're like barking at me and running. And
they're doing kid stuff. They're kids.
They're running, Kevin.
They're running. They're barking.
Kids are running. How dare they?
The big debate online was the fact that it was past 9 o'clock at night.
It's 9:15.
It's 9:15, and they got multiple, over 10 complaints about them screaming.
So she says.
So she says.
So she says. They didn't have 10.
Yeah, they always inflate that number. It's kind of like the whole thing when you have a guy that's pulled over for driving under the influence.
2
and
beers.
They ask how, yeah, exactly. That's HOA math.
2 beers.
We talk about there's different kind of maths. Yes, there's drunk driver math, and then there's HOA mom math. And 10 houses means it's
2.
her that's upset. No, it's just her.
And maybe one other that she already got riled up.
The other HOA mom that's like, can you believe that these kids are out here doing this?
They're being kids. How dare they run?
It does bring up the interesting debate because we did have this the other day with Call 'em Out. Somebody was calling out the landscaping crew or else the person who was doing yard work with either a leaf blower, a lawnmower, whatever it was. It was 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. And somebody sent us that different cities have these time specs on exactly what it should be. In Fort Lauderdale, it was on a Sunday, it's 9 a.m. until I think 7 p.m. is what they'd said. And after 7 p.m., then they do want things to be a little bit more quiet. So you're 9:15. So do you think these kids are out of bounds, the fact that it's 9:15?
Now, okay, let's play both sides here. If it's 9:15 and kids are screaming to the point where they're barking and they're going crazy and running people's yards and they're being slightly out of line.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as a parent, hey kids, keep it down a little bit. It's 9:15. I think both people can kind of agree to. All right, maybe let's make sure my kids aren't being so over the top to where they're infringing on anyone's peace past 9. And then I also think the HOA could kind of slow their roll as well too. I think everyone's got to kind of hashtag be cool, and that's such an impossible thing. Good luck with that.
If I was that HOA lady, here's your move. You get in the bushes, too, and start barking back at these kids. That would be amazing.
Well, I remember there was a place where me and Denny's lived at, and we love kids, but there was this one neighbor we would have. Their kids would climb in the tree, and they would start banging on people's windows and screaming in people's windows. Yeah. And people would complain about that, and they kind of had the same attitude of kids are just being kids. I mean, I remember it was 7 o'clock in the 7 o'clock hour on a Sunday, and they were throwing things at people's windows, and people were complaining. That's out of line.
That's out of line.
That's not parenting your kid.
And the kids can't be making noise in someone else's yard. If they're running up to other people's houses and they're making noise or they're banging on doors, then that's completely out of line. That's actually not acceptable at any time of day.
Agreed.
Whatsoever. If the kids are just in the street or on a sidewalk or a common area where anyone is allowed, then to me, I would say 10 p.m. on a weekend. If it's Friday or Saturday night, cool. And I would say I do think 9 p.m. on a weeknight is probably the time that you need to probably calm it down a little bit with the noise.
And if there were really legit calls, let's say there was 5 complete, all different calls going, man, these kids are unruly. It's to a point where it's really infringing on everyone's peace. Do you stand by the kids at that point? If it's past 9 o'clock, multiple people are calling saying they are unruly.
Yeah. If it's past 9 o'clock and I'm getting calls about being unruly, I'm just going to ask the kids to come inside.
Of course.
I'm not going to play like this dad did. I really think that this is what you see so often. You've got 2 people that are in the wrong, and they're fighting passionately about their wrong side to each other.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw that clip. I got 2 people that both are annoying.
Both are wrong, and they're doubling down on the wrong, and they're getting nowhere with this. Because, yeah, I do think at this point, you don't have the framework on what day of the week this is. You don't have the framework on if these girls were in other people's yards.
Why was it videoed? Was she videoing it? Because you can hear
this is a doorbell cam.
Yeah, she's coming up, and
so
again,
he is the one that put this out there.
Yeah, but you can hear them in the beginning of the clip. I mean, it sounds like it's Armageddon. I mean, they're loud. They're definitely loud. And if you are the neighbor next door and they're barking and hissing and screaming and doing all this stuff, if I was the dad and I knew my kids were infringing on someone else's peace
Yep.
past 9 p.m., I'd make sure my kids weren't doing that. That's how I would
I
roll.
agree. I think you should bring them in. I think that the HOA lady might be a little bit over the top. I don't believe that there are 10 people that are complaining about this.
I don't believe that she hates her job.
But to me, she does, and he makes a good point. He's like, "We're out here doing it." But to me, that would be one of the things. And if you do talk about the guidance of an HOA, that would be exactly what the laws are like in Fort Lauderdale, where you have a guidance saying, hey, you can do what you want, and here are the guidelines. If you're out making noise, and you do have kids, because there are going to be homes with kids, here are the rules, here are the guidances, and you can just pull it out and say, look, you're part of the HOA, you agreed to live in this neighborhood, here are the rules that we have. It is past 9 p.m. The kids just can't be out making that kind of noise.
And be careful with blanket statements like, the kids are just being kids. I've seen parents use that before while a kid takes a baseball bat and hits another person's car. Oh, kids being kids.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't always fall under that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's a little bit of wrong on both sides. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, boy, the kids did make some noise at Monarch High School in Coconut Creek yesterday. What exactly did they do that made the news? I'll let you know coming up next.
You flip the script for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down. Cause if you dare, you see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Spider boy, king of thieves. Weave your little webs of opacity. My pennies made your crown. Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know that cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Ask me what I learned from all those years. Ask me what I earned from all those tears. Ask me why so many think, but I'm still here. 'Cause karma is the thunder rattling your ground. Karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter. Karma's gonna track you down step by step from town to town. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends to the summit. Karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a guy. Karma's a relaxing thought.
Had a viral clip a couple minutes ago of an HOA mom that was going after a dad whose teenage daughter and her friends were causing all kinds of noise around the neighborhood at 9:15 p.m. at night. And she was trying to say tens of people have complained about the noise. Please keep them indoors. And the dad was like, it's only 9:15 p.m. Shove it. So there was a big old fight about that. It's part of what HOA does, though. They try to lay down some ground rules that everybody hopefully will be cool on the neighborhood block and abide by. And Robert sent us an email. He lives in the Sunny Isle area there, just a little bit north of Miami. You know, all the big old high-rise condos.
Yes, right there along the beach.
Yeah, and he said, lately I've noticed drones spying in people's windows, including mine.
Whoa.
And I looked up the laws online to see, and apparently my building's HOA won't do anything, and the cops don't seem to care. I was wondering if your audience might have any advice, because it's starting to become a real problem here.
I thought there were laws on these drones.
I thought you couldn't look in people's windows with a drone.
You shouldn't, and that's what, to me, would be frustrating. If you have an HOA in your building, and they're like, oh, well, and you call the cops, they're like, oh, well.
I'm going to exercise my right to swing a bat.
Yeah, I'd be taking some matters into my own hands.
If there was a legit drone peered in your window, I don't think anyone's going to give you any crap for knocking that thing down.
Or get a paintball gun and practice target shooting.
On your friend's nards, like you've done with me.
You can get good at paintball.
And paintball hurts. You could knock
paintball. You will knock that drone really senseless.
You might just not. You might. I don't know. Some of these drones are pretty powerful these days.
Don't miss though. If you pull out a paintball gun and start firing randomly, don't miss and hit a person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't know. What are people doing? Are you having a problem with that? If you are one of those people that lives in some of the high rises, either in Sunny Isle Beach or in Brickell, or I can't imagine that would be a thing in Brickell, but yeah, I guess Sunny Isle Beach, it's not as densely packed.
Oh man, I would love if someone tried to do this to me and I was in a high rise. I would consider it a challenge to now shoot that drone down with a paintball gun.
See, we just have different strategies, because I would end up giving them the best show they've ever wanted.
Mm-hmm. Strip tease over here.
Why beat him with hate when you can beat him with love?
Showgirls. He would get it.
Alex suggested reporting it to the FAA.
I feel like they're going to go, we don't care.
Yeah, if the cops are in Sunny Isle Beach aren't going to take care of it, I don't know. It's the FAA, because it seems like that's the only thing, you know, because another comment, Crystal said, yeah, you're in Miami, though. I mean, the cops have other things to do. That's just it. Are they going to prioritize a drone that is flying around somebody's window?
And sometimes you can call the cops to a situation, and now the drones know where to be around.
Exactly.
It's just a story.
And you're not going to be able to find wherever the guy, if he's smart, you're not going to be able to find the guy holding the remote control.
They're probably not going to do a full-on investigation on the drone unless they see a guy in the parking lot with a drone.
That's why you need to get a paintball gun.
Or that's why you need to learn how to dance.
And make sure whatever paintballs you pick, just match the color of the building in the opposite direction that you're shooting at. You know.
Well, what would happen if you knock down a drone and it lands on somebody and you're the one that brought the drone down?
You kill somebody from the drone falling.
Right.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
That's such a case that's so going to happen.
And not to mention, if you're firing a paintball gun off a balcony in Sunny Isle, then...
Terrible advice Virginia's giving. My advice is to dance, baby.
Because all a neighbor would see is somebody on the balcony with a gun firing off something, and they can't see what it is.
Seriously, who just gave out the worst advice? Is it Virginia or is it me?
By far. I don't, It's both bad, but yeah.
Some choose violence.
Violence versus love.
Lily brought up something that might be going on, though. If you are in one of the high rises, she said that they use drones to check balconies. Think about the HOA and how they regulate things. They would, in those kind of places, they would regulate what you have on your balcony and what's going on, and maybe the HOA themselves is using the drone to see, do you have things you're not supposed to have on your balcony?
Well, we know that the sheriff's department did that, at least according to Denny's, who's on the balcony at her old place, and a drone with the sheriff logo came down while he was relaxing
But
on the
if you want to
patio.
mess with people,
agreed,
get a drone and put a Palm Beach County Sheriff's logo on that drone.
Because we've talked about this story before, and I think someone from the sheriff's department said, we don't have drones like that. But then
that wasn't us.
We weren't sure if it was a fake sheriff drone or a fake sheriff email. We get faked out a lot.
Yeah. I guess the only thing you can do is just try to make a video of the drone, and I don't know who you really contact. That would be very frustrating, though, if you feel like a drone is hovering outside of your window and it looks like it's trying to look in your window. that would be really annoying.
It's the modern day of fighting. You fight with your cameras now. You put a phone on me, I put a phone on you. That's what's always so funny in these fights and meltdowns publicly. Someone will be filming Kevin having a meltdown, and he's clearly in the wrong. But then the person having the meltdown sees that you're filming, they go, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to film you now. But it's the person having the meltdown, and they're usually too mad to even get their camera on.
Right.
So now you have a double awesome meltdown on camera.
When you're mad, your thumbs don't work as well.
All right, yeah, that is a good problem. We'll see if we can get a better answer for you than what we came up with, Robert. Any other issues you got, you can send them to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com. We're talking about noisy teens, and boy, the teenagers made some noise at Monarch High School in Coconut Creek yesterday. They walked out of school in a protest. There is an issue that is going on there at the school with a transgender player on the girls' volleyball team, and the Broward County Public School District announced that they were going to be reassigning several administrators, including the principal, the athletic director, a couple of the volleyball coaches, and many of the students were angered by that, who sided with the transgender athlete, and they got up, walked out of school. They did usher him into the parking lot, so it wasn't like they said peace, which I would have done. They went back in at about 12:30 p.m., but it was enough that it made the news, and they are going up against this law that Governor DeSantis had signed in 2021 that bans students born as males from participating in sports for women. This is one of those big fights that is happening, and I know there's a lot of vocal people on both sides of this argument, and there doesn't seem to be a good compromise yet that anybody has found in the middle for this.
Have fun with these calls, Denny's.
Yeah, this is just alerting you that it's happening. We're not taking one side or the other. I don't feel like fighting out this issue today, right now on the show.
No, we fight about important stuff like, is the hot dog a sandwich?
That's right. Which we kind of settled yesterday.
Got Denny some hate phone calls.
It got him a death threat.
So we'll see what winds up happening here. Now, that same student, and I guess one of the big issues with this, the Safe Schools in South Florida, it's an LGBTQ advocacy group. They said, the one thing that they don't like about this is that such actions can inflict irreversible psychological harm and betray the trust that every student should have in their educational institution. So kind of an outing in a way. So they're not even really naming the student in saying that, but they did say that this student and her parents had sued the state in 2021 and named the school district as a co-defendant, trying to overturn the law that DeSantis came out with, and a federal judge has sided with the state. So it is something they are not winning in the courts, and now the school districts are forced to go on ahead and execute what the state law is. And right now, the Florida Education Department is saying that the administrators violated the law and they're going to face strict consequences. So the students are trying to support those administrators and the student that is there. So it is a fight that is continuing to get a little bit louder in South Florida. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, a lot of times it's nice to see when kids do support other kids. That doesn't always happen. Jaybird's got a friend whose 14-year-old son is being called a simp. How bad is it in the terms of bullying vernacular? If you've never heard of it, we'll let you know what it is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a crash tying you up currently in Broward County. This one has shut down the 95 northbound express lanes in the area of Broward Boulevard. Give yourself some extra time through that area. As for Palm Beach County, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part, just a little sluggish on the northbound side of the Turnpike right in the area of the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 79 WRMF.
Well, hello there, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Welcome back to Gaylord Palms. Sneaking in a break before the big day?
Just finished checking the list again and thought we could take the weekend off.
I need a break, and he's up for some good old-fashioned fun.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Ice tubing, gingerbread decorating, and ice featuring a Charlie Brown Christmas. Here we come.
Save up to 20% off ice tickets during Merry Discount Days, November 1st to the 16th. Use code VALUE23.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings.
Cosmic vibe, Oasis vibe, Fantasy vibe, Arctic vibe, Peach vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
Are you looking for a caterer for your next big event? Look no further than Sandy James Fine Food and Productions. Sandy James Fine Food and Production offers full-service catering from Vero Beach to Miami. Let Sandy James take care of all your catering needs for your private event, corporate events, birthdays, anniversaries, or any special event. There is nothing that the team at Sandy James can't handle when it comes to planning the perfect event. Visit their website to learn more at sandyjames.net or call 561-366-0012. Let Sandy James and their team of experts take the stress out of planning your perfect party or event. Visit sandyjames.net for more info or call at 561-366-0012. Did you also know that Sandy James is the official caterer for the National Croquet Center? They have an outside veranda that seats 200 guests, where you can experience the quality Sandy James and the National Croquet Center have to offer.
Hey Owls fans, every Monday from now to December 18th, Dunkin' Rewards members get a free medium hot or iced coffee with purchase. One per member per Monday. Exclusions, additional charges may apply. Limited time offer.
Your new Academy Sports and Outdoors store is now open in Port St. Lucie. It's the sporting goods store that's all about fun, where you'll always find the gear you need to enjoy the outdoors, play the games you love, and create memories that will last forever. Find great brands at the best prices, in-store and online. Your next adventure starts at the new Academy Sports and Outdoors store, now open in Port St. Lucie. Visit Academy and have fun out there.
Kick off the holiday season at the annual tree lighting celebration in Tradition Square on Friday, December 1st from 5 to 9. Enjoy performances by local community groups, followed by an incredible Michael Bublé Christmas tribute. You'll be able to get photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus, enjoy the kids zone, the trackless train, indulge in delicious treats from food trucks, all while strolling through Vendor Row to find your local unique gifts for Christmas. This free community event is happening Friday, December 1st in Tradition Square. Visit traditionfl.com. Please, when you come out, bring a new unwrapped toy for the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive.
ZOOMTAN. I was tan last summer, now I'm pale again. I need a little bit of help to be ready for the beach. Zoom Tan puts the sun within my reach. Brown as a biscuit for $9.99. ZoomTan.com for a limited time. Zoom Tan, $9.99. ZoomTan.com. Zoom Tan for a limited time. Zoom Tan.
All copper tans are now Zoom Tans. Go to zoomtan.com/radio for $9.99 offer.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for a thrilling Black Friday season. Big savings await at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Chilly morning, grab the sweaters. Temperatures are in the 50s with cloudy skies. Those clouds pushing away by this afternoon, more sunshine. And so it's going to be warmer than yesterday with highs reaching the mid-70s this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Healthcare.
HCA Florida Healthcare is here for everyone in your family at every stage of life, providing comprehensive, personalized care. Because healthier tomorrows are what we're all about. Learn more at hcafloridahealthcare.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, we got a hot ticket for you. Universal Orlando is going down, and they've got that Grinchmas and tons of other cool things that are happening I'm sure you would like to be a part of. Well, Danny and Megan, they've got your tickets coming up this afternoon. You want to be right here at 97.9 WRMF. They're going to be dishing those out for you, but you can also win your tickets through the WRMF app, which is totally free, and you can download it right now and stream us live, or you can listen to our regular show and our After the Show podcast right there. Even send us audio messages we can play right here on the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Bullying is something that's been around forever, probably will be around forever. The best thing you can really do is try to help your kids through any kind of bullying that might be going on. But it's hard as a parent, Because even though a lot of the tactics of bullies do remain the same from one generation to the next, the way they bully sometimes is different. And sometimes the terms and the words that they use to mock each other change. And as a parent, you may not always know what those words mean. And Jaybird's buddy's got an issue with a 14-year-old kid that is being called a simp. And you're like, okay, well, how bad is that? Because not all words rank the same on the bully scale.
Well, the parents are going, what the heck does this even mean, a simp? They're like looking it up on the internet,
right?
And now they're even more confused.
Does it mean a simpleton? A simple person?
I did a little bit of a deeper dive because I didn't fully understand it myself. I've not heard the term used. So
it's big on the internet.
What I found on a simp, if you don't know, and for your buddy, it says it's an insult to call someone, typically a man, who is desperate for the attention and affection of someone else, typically a woman. This obsession often continues even after rejection. So it's somebody that really wants the affection of a girl, and she may not be giving him the time of day, but he won't let it go. And so somebody is leaning in on him because of that. They say that simp can have different contexts depending upon the age group using it, whether it be middle or high school. So we're talking about a 14-year-old, so we're talking, late middle school to early high school here. Now, they say it's sort of like teasing someone, kind of like, well, you've left us to go hang out with your friends. You're simping us. That might be more of how they use it in high school.
And he's not friends with these dudes that are picking on him or trying to go
after.
So
that wouldn't be the connotation of simp.
From what I would gather, there was a girl involved who did not like him, and he was still pining, and then they were calling him a simp over that.
And this is something that's happened through the test of time. I can't tell you how many girls I was into in junior and high school that wanted nothing to do with me.
Simpy Ralston.
Until you grew that mullet.
That mullet had power.
If you were talking about high school superlatives, mine would have my photo and just would have said simp.
You are the simp of the 90s.
I was the simp of the 90s. I was a simp before a simp was a simp. Yeah, so the one thing as a parent, though, as these terms change and the teasing is a little bit different, they do say just make sure that, it's being received in a playful manner and used playfully, because it can be used playfully. So you may not want to overreact if you hear your kids being called a simp, but it can be used a little bit more intensely.
The way this is going down, this is not a fun, oh, you're my buddy, simp.
Yeah.
No, it's there. This is a Karate Kid situation.
Yeah, they're really leaning in on this is what they're going after him for.
They're not friends. They're not even in a friend group with each other.
Yeah, they say if it's a little bit more intense, the best way to deal with a lot of these kind of insults is just kind of owning it and refusing to be ashamed. Because, look, you're not doing anything that is not happening with tons of other kids in your grade and has happened with kids throughout the ages.
The two words I do see, like simps and incels, I see a lot on the internet.
I haven't heard the incels.
Really?
No, that's brand new to me.
I'll send you the literature.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Yeah. So that would be the only thing. And it might be a time, too, to help them understand that even as you get into your 20s and a little bit later on in life, that you do have to watch if you are into somebody about not coming on too strong too fast. Because at about any age, that could still be kind of a turnoff and can look bad.
Absolutely.
And there might be a life lesson in this for the kid to learn at an earlier age to say, hey, as you get older, it's understandable to like somebody that especially may not like you at first, but be careful about how hard and how strong you come on.
And also, too, use this as a teaching moment for your youngster to understand reciprocation.
Yeah.
When you throw it out there and you don't get it back, that's your answer. Stop throwing it out there.
For no matter who you are, guy, girl, whatever the situation
friend, lover.
When you keep pushing the issue on, if someone don't like you and you keep on pining, it does get uncomfortable for that person.
And you have to be able to be in tune with those vibes that the other person will send back to you. And maybe if you don't have it organically, your parents can teach it to you. How to read somebody, body language, what they're saying, what they're feeling, how they're holding their demeanor. Like, if somebody's not giving you back the affection that you're giving them, that's your answer. They don't have to necessarily say no with their words. They can say no with how they're carrying themselves.
Right, exactly. So you've got a good, valuable lesson in all of this nonsense.
And I can say this because they're not in the area. This is going to be a good lesson, I think, for their. I think he needs to toughen up a little bit. I think he's got to toughen up a little because he's doing some things that are making people go at him.
Got it.
And I personally think he could probably cut a lot of that out if he cut out some of his ways.
He could be more emotionally in tune with how you deal with this navigating new relationship, love.
Yes.
Because in the beginning, none of us know how to do it.
Man, 14 years old is a weird time to be a human. I feel like once you get into double digits, from 12 to like 15,
your body's changing.
Everything's changing.
Your face is changing.
Everything is just the biggest
your
thing
hormones.
ever. For a lot of people, it is. And then if you got, then on top of that, if you got a dysfunctional family, forget about it.
Yeah, the thing I noticed, I got a 15-year-old son, is that you're starting to deal with more real-world problems, and you yet haven't had the training on how to emotionally deal with them yet, and that's why I think it's a lot. And then the hormones.
Yeah, and you can't believe it's going that way for you. You just can't believe it.
There's a lot of life lessons that happen around these ages, so... If you got your own situation, want a little feedback on it, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I don't know if you saw, but Diddy made some big moves yesterday in the wake of all these sex assault lawsuits. What did he do yesterday? I'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with Stormcatcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a crash tying you up currently in Broward County. This one has shut down the 95 northbound express lanes in the area of Broward Boulevard. Give yourself some extra time through that area. As for Palm Beach County, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part, just a little sluggish on the northbound side of the Turnpike right in the area of the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
However you celebrate the holidays at Universal Orlando Resort, you do you. So grab your friends and family, enjoy an ice-cold Coca-Cola, and set your festive side free. Whether you're feeling merry or full of mischief, join the fun at the coolest parade and march to your own beat. At Universal Orlando, you do you. Florida residents enjoy Coca-Cola and get an extra day free on 2-park, 1-day park-to-park tickets at universalorlando.com. Not available at the front gate. Used by 3/6/24. Ticket prices vary by day. Restrictions apply.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic vibe, Oasis vibe, fantasy vibe, Arctic vibe, peach vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
MSC Cruises Cyber Monday sale is here. Enjoy drinks, Wi-Fi, and more included. Plus, kids sail free. Sail sustainably to over 250 destinations worldwide and dive into protected wonders at Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve in the Bahamas. Or experience eco-friendly shore excursions across the globe. Creating lasting memories is just a cruise vacation away. Hurry, this offer ends soon. Discover the future of cruising with MSC Cruises. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
Honey, come on. Wake up.
What?
We gotta beat the holiday crowd to the airport. Come on.
Oh, no, we don't. We're flying out of the Palm Beach International Airport.
Oh, but...
I'm going back to sleep now. Shh.
Holidays are a stressful time, but your travel doesn't have to be. When you fly PBI, South Florida's award-winning airport with convenient parking. Travel with less stress. The Palm Beach International Airport. now providing direct service to Chicago and Houston.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes and share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Don't miss Sunday brunch while featuring a waffle and omelet station, and get crafty with your cocktail at their Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. P.S. They've got a 40-plus item salad bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
Hello, Saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
It's showtime at PBKC. Get your tickets now for exciting live events in the Paddock Restaurant. Comedy season kicks off with the legend Andrew Dice Clay for 2 shows December 1st and 2nd. Jackie the Joke Man Martling performs December 8th, Jimmy Fallon on December 16th, plus comedians Sarge, Anthony Rodia, Adam Carolla, and Pauly Shore in 2024. And make plans for Chris McDonald's Memories of Elvis dinner show December 15th. PBKC show tickets make great holiday gifts. Go to pbkennelclub.com.
Open enrollment is here, and Florida Blue is with you, offering health solutions to help you and your family, like affordable plans with monthly payments for as low as $0 if you qualify. With our large network of providers, it's convenient to find a doctor who speaks your language near you. Plus, get care on your schedule with in-person or 24/7 virtual visits for $0 copay on some plans. You'll also have access to mental health support and additional care for ongoing conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Let's find your solution together. An exclusive Florida Blue agent can help match you to the plan that best fits your unique needs. Get help in English or Spanish by calling 1-877-317-4136. That's 1-877-317-4136. Or visit floridablue.com/yoursolution to learn more. Individual exchange plans only if you qualify. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Getting injured in an accident is hard enough. So at Rubenstein Law, we want to make sure that you get great and attentive service. That's why we have a dedicated client satisfaction team. We make sure your calls are returned, that you're kept up to date on your case, and we solve any issues related to your accident. You deserve the best service, and our client satisfaction team will make sure your experience at Rubenstein Law is a great one. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices throughout Florida.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
The Dirt of the Day, powered by Giving Booth.
Well, it looks as though Diddy is stepping down from one of his gigs. Now, he has, since 2013, been the chairman of Revolt Music-Oriented Television Network. Do we know what that is, Kevin?
Yes.
We do.
Yeah, it's a lot of hip-hop.
Okay. So he co-founded this. He's been the chairman, and now I guess with all the heat from these sexual assault lawsuits, he is stepping down from Revolt. The reps put out a statement yesterday saying, look, we got to separate for a little bit. He'll still be around, but he will not be involved in day-to-day business. This is because we want Revolt to remain focused on meaningful content for the culture and not be focused on Diddy's issues and lawsuits.
So pretty much do what WWE did. He's still working, but you still see him being the face of the company.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
pretty much. That's
honestly,
the new way.
They really did set the path on how to do that, where the They realize the CEO needs to step aside so you can appease the masses and the people with the pitchforks and torches.
We'll sit down.
But they're still working.
But they're still there.
They're still there.
Vince McMahon was brilliant and created this brilliant thing, and
This is now how everybody does it.
They have been going after Vince McMahon since the 80s, Virginia.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Y'all ain't gonna get this old dog.
I know you like when 50 Cent trolls. Did you see what he had to do?
I did.
What did he do?
I mean, I love a good 50 Cent troll. And he's talking about how he would love to buy the company Revolt now that the price is low.
He's like, I know Cadillac and ATT, they're going to be pulling out. They're not going to be there. He's like, I'll give you a few dollars now for it.
That is quite amazing.
He said, sell it to me and then we can be friends because they're not friends. He said, I'm serious. Call my phone.
I love that. Trolling on an epic level. It makes me really happy.
He always picks his moments, man. You notice that 50 Cent just loves when another celebrity's down. They jump right in.
But remember when the internet gave him back after he played at the Super Bowl? They were saying he was kind of chubby.
Yeah.
And I thought, did he address it? I thought he had said something.
He does get his own back, yeah. You know.
It's pretty awesome.
Dish it out.
In other news, I guess there's a new Michael Jackson biopic. Do you know about this, Kev?
I just saw this blurb today on it that I don't have a lot of insight on it.
There's a nephew, I guess, in the family that looks just like Michael, and he's going to play Michael in the biopic.
Okay.
I am down for this.
There's been a few of these. I don't know. Do you guys remember? I believe it was about the Jackson 5 with Michael, but they'd always run it on VH1. I think it was 4 hours long. It was back in the day. You don't remember this?
I do remember this, but yeah, there's been several of them.
And I feel like they made the music movies corny back then. I think they do it better now.
They did, yeah. They're a lot better these days. In fact, I pretty much love most of the ones that they come out with.
Focus on the real drama and the real stories, because those are better than anything cheesy you can make up or dramatize.
But if they get involved, you're not going to get the real drama. That's just how it goes. Queen, all of the movies, they're not going to give you the stuff you really want.
There is one that is coming out next week on December 6th you might like on Apple TV. It's called John Lennon, Murder Without a Trial. And here's the trailer for it.
Lennon was walking in, and this kid says, John Lennon. This guy just shot John Lennon.
The alleged killer is Mark David Chapman.
David Chapman.
Chapman is a photographer from Hawaii.
He actually apologized to us. He said, gee, I'm sorry I ruined your night. And I said, you got to be kidding me. You just ruined your whole life.
His intention was to bring fame to himself.
Was religion a motive?
And he said, my name is Mark David Chapman. You'll remember my name.
Nobody's ever given peace a complete chance. Gandhi tried it, Martin Luther King tried it, but they were shot.
It's got me.
You want that?
I want to check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I was too young. I think that happened in 1980. I was 7 years old.
It was 1980 December.
And I haven't done a deep dive into the shooting of John Lennon, and that would be a great way to do it.
It's so weird and creepy to go back to old broadcasts and listen to it happen in real time. Howard Cosell, I believe it's Howard Cosell. It's a football game.
Probably would be.
And he's like, I want to break in real quick.
I've seen that clip.
It's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And finally here, Matthew Perry's stepfather, Keith Morrison. You know him from Dateline. He has spoken out for the first time following Matthew Perry, his stepson's death. He took to Twitter to tell everybody, look, please, if you can, for Giving Tuesday, do what you can to donate. Matthew Perry was really big into trying to help people recover from addiction, which, you know, he struggled with, and was big about helping people. Matthew Perry helped lots of people with their addiction issues and trying to get past it. And also Jennifer Aniston as well took to Instagram to encourage people to support the Matthew Perry Foundation and said Matthew would have been grateful for the love.
Yeah. That's my Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
That's your Jennifer Aniston?
I'm working on it. Yeah.
He would have been grateful.
You might work a little harder.
Ross. I don't know. It's not.
I would have been here a week with wrong guesses. That is the worst.
All right, Kevin. All right.
That's really bad. That's really bad, man. That may be, gosh, that's worse than anything Denny's has ever done.
And I've been working hard on it.
It's terrible. Wow, it's so bad.
And that's what's going on your stink bomb of a dirt.
Oh, man, I love that.
Yeah, I'm singing for myself. Okay?
Yeah, he is. Good heavens. Celebrities having a birthday today. Anna Faris. She was in, it was a Scary Movie, I believe, the mom in that. And she's done a bunch of other things as well.
She's cute. I like her.
She's in the Playboy Bunny movie.
Yeah. Adorable.
She was once married to
Chris Pratt.
Yep. She's
One of the
47 today. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Knight from New Kids on the Block turning 55 years old. Don Cheadle, the great actor, is 59. And Howie Mandel, the germaphobe, turned 68 today. Got a happy 5th birthday to the Wednesday Addams loving girl, Aria. Love Mom, Dad, and Wyatt. And there she is.
Oh, look at that cutie.
Kvj TV.
Keep that mischief. You can tell she likes to get into mischief.
Yeah, she does.
I love that spirit.
Happy 11th birthday, Piper M. You're such a shining star in everyone's lives. From Mom, Dad, Jason, Steph, Marley, and all the dogs. Happy 5th birthday to my funny girl, Sinclair, from Mommy, Daddy, all your friends and fur babies, Chloe. They listen every day. Thank you guys so much. Happy 13th birthday to an amazing son and brother, Landon. Can't wait to celebrate tonight from Mommy, Daddy, Hannah, Bugsy, Jackson, Charlie. Also, got an email from the mom of Cooper the Pooper. Yes, we have a huge family. That was addressed yesterday on the After the Show. Somebody was asking. Cooper is 2, and we love saying Cooper the Pooper. And Jason, he runs on Duncan. So if you don't know,
that's
maybe you're letting the
adorable.
birthdays, there's Cooper the Pooper.
They give that kid coffee, and boy, does he poop after he drinks that coffee.
And look at that cool donut. It's a cool donut.
That's the Halloween donut at Dunkin'. It is a spider with a munchkin in the center. It is so cool.
I mean, that is such an amazing donut for kids.
Yeah, that is pretty good. What do you think is the favorite holiday classic that Americans love to rewatch every year more than any other?
It's got to be
Christmas Vacation. It's the one that holds up the best.
Disagree. It's going to be the one where Rudolph gets bullied the entire movie.
Oh, you think that's it?
It's a classic.
Okay. You both are wrong.
Well, that never happens.
So which one is it exactly? I'm going to let you know coming up next.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Tricks say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. I said uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
I know for you, Virginia, your favorite holiday classic to rewatch every year is Christmas Vacation.
Absolutely. It holds up. It's just the right balance of raunch and comedy. And Clark Griswold might be my favorite of all time.
It's great because it has so many quotable lines. And that's why I love seeing it, because you know it's coming, but every time you just love hearing the line delivered.
I was walking in last night talking S-bomb about my neighbor's Christmas decorations. And I thought for a moment, man, I'm just like the Griswold's neighbors on Christmas Vacation. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and her man.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I sounded last night. I had to catch myself and go, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
Well, according to Yahoo in the poll they did, 25% of the people agreed that was one of their favorite holiday classics to rewatch every year, but that was only good for 6th place.
6th place?
Yes.
Okay. Already, I am looking with a little stank eye at your list.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing, but hey, there are some big bangers ahead of it. Now, Burr, what would you say is the one for you? Favorite holiday classic to rewatch every year? What would you think would be number one?
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Okay. Without a doubt, right?
What?
Well, that's my personal.
What is that?
It's a horror movie
Oh.
about Christmas time. And there's also a Tales from the Crypt episode where an escaped mental. Never mind. It's too early to talk about this, but it's very good.
You are what you watch. Escaped mental.
And I do love the claymation.
Yes, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That actually finished ahead of Christmas Vacation. 29% of people said they rewatched that.
Ugh.
And there's another one that doesn't get a lot of love, and I think it's probably one of the best ever made. It's the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol, but they do the Scrooge one. That one, I think that one's so amazing.
Is that the one that has Scrooge McDuck?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
I think that one is so good.
It's good. That one didn't make the top 10. I honestly agree with a lot of the top 10. In fact, many of them are the ones that would be my own personal list. Christmas Vacation is probably my number one now. When I was a kid and into my 20s, it was Rudolph, which is number 4 on the list. The one that they have at number 1 is one that we do seem to watch a little bit more frequently because I think my kids like it. It came out in the 90s, a little bit for a younger audience. Home Alone.
Oh, that's a great one.
34% said that is the holiday classic they rewatch every year.
Rocco loves Home Alone. He watches that even when it's not Christmas.
Okay.
He just loves the fact that this little kid is
Sure.
getting one over on the wet bandits.
There's a little Rocco in Kevin McAllister.
Absolutely.
Is the one, the claymation one about, is it claymation or is it a cartoon where it's an old school snowman? Frosty.
Frosty. That's animation.
Is that on the list?
No, it's not in the top 10.
Is that because it's creepy and not very good?
I think so.
Are you regretting bringing it up?
Very much so.
The ones they got Home Alone at number 1, A Christmas Story at number 2. That's You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, Kid, right?
You hate that movie.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
It is beloved.
Well, it's got to be because TBS plays it on loop for 24 or 48 hours or whatever it is over Christmas. So
it is a good movie.
If you love the Scrooge McDuck, A Christmas Carol, the Maltz is doing it this weekend. I think I'm going to go see it live on stage, A Christmas Carol, not with Scrooge McDuck, with Ebenezer Scrooge, the original one.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's not Scrooge McDuck, though.
No, it's the original one that it was based on.
Now, who is regretting bringing stuff up now?
I'm not, because I am excited. I love the theater.
I do love the theater.
Well, then come with us.
They put a Charlie Brown Christmas at 32%.
Yo, that's kind of that. Charlie Brown gets kind of sad at times.
It drags.
It drags.
When I was younger, it was that and Rudolph that I would watch every single year. But then as I got older, I just realized, gosh, this is kind of really a bummer.
And they sing that one really sad Christmas.
Family's
dead.
Your family's dead.
It's got a very sad holiday.
I don't think that's the lyric.
That's how I feel when I hear it.
Dang.
The one that is climbing up a bit, though, is a favorite holiday classic to rewatch every year, Elf, in at number 5.
Elf is great. Okay, I love Elf.
People love it.
Yeah. Do you realize that Elf is 20 years old this year?
Shut up.
We old?
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
That is crazy. 20 years, that's officially old.
Oh, my gosh, Kevin. Stop.
I'll give you a little fact or fiction coming up here in a couple of minutes about Elf. See, there's some interesting little tidbits about that movie and how it was made.
Ooh, I love this.
Mm-hmm. The other ones that were in the top 10, they've got It's a Wonderful Life at 7.
Oh, boy, Kevin.
The Santa Claus at 8. Miracle on 34th Street, and then Die Hard, they put it number 10. We had that debate yesterday about it being a holiday movie or not.
Is Miracle on
34th Street?
Yeah, is that one kind of depressing too?
It's old.
It's just
So
old.
it's depressing, yeah.
But they did a remake that's colorized. The original is in black and white. That's how old it is.
But does he lose everything? And then is that the one where he kind of it's heavy, right?
The girl wants the house.
Maybe I
That's
don't
kind
know
of a
that.
big thing.
It's about a little girl and her mom. Her mom works for the department store that hires the Santa every year, so she kind of knows the behind the scenes. The little girl knows that Santa, it's just been given a lie.
Then what the hell am I talking about?
All the adults think that he's crazy, but he has to prove himself in court that he's truly Santa.
And in the end, Santa wins. Santa is real.
Hold on, a spoiler. I haven't seen this. I don't want to know the ending.
Dude, it's from the 50s. It's in black and white.
But you guys are selling it hard.
I
I've never
love
seen that.
Miracle on 34th Street.
That's a good
It's a
premise.
beautiful story. It's a wonderful tale, and it just makes you go, "Oh, I believe Santa. I believe." You walk out thinking, "I believe."
If I'm going to watch an old depressing Christmas movie, do I do the Miracle on 44th Street, or do I do?
34th.
It's 34.
Or do I do Not a Boy, Clarence?
I prefer It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful. Kevin goes.
I prefer Miracle on 34th Street.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Watch them both. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to see how much you know about Elf. 20 years old this year. What do you think? Is this fact or fiction? Buddy was originally written as a darker character. It was supposed to be a dark movie.
Like Bad Santa kind of vibes.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's a fact.
No, that's fiction.
Oh, okay. Again, you guys agree. A lot of agreement going on here.
Buddy the Elf? He can't be
Elf.
dark.
I can see them trying to make him edgier.
Yeah.
No.
Edgy Buddy. What do you think? Is that fact or fiction? You'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Seeing heavy delays this morning on 95 northbound after an accident in the area of Broward Boulevard. Look for this one blocking a left lane and causing delays extending back beyond the 595. We also have a crash to watch for that's tying you up on Commercial Boulevard. This one westbound at 95 is blocking a right lane. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic vibe, Oasis vibe, fantasy vibe, Arctic vibe, peach vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
Switch to Verizon and you'll save.
Get in the holiday spirit, West Palm Beach. Verizon has an extra gift for you this season.
You can save a lot.
Get a $200 Verizon gift card when you join with one line. And get a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate.
Great deals from Verizon. Great deals from Verizon.
There's never been a better time to switch, but this offer won't last forever, so hurry in. Switch to the network America relies on. Get a $200 gift card and a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate. Visit your local Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on Unlimited Ultimate plan required per phone. $200 Verizon e-gift card with port in per line. Less $1,000 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR.
You see all the celebrities doing it. Influencers are losing crazy amounts of weight. So what are they doing? A lot of them are doing the semaglutide, the FDA-approved measure for weight loss. Yeah, it works great. But what if there was something better? Because there are some side effects that come with the semaglutide. Some people don't feel great and get some crazy side effects with it. You won't with Revelex from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Not only that, it's a daily tablet. You don't have to deal with needles, and you're going to pay half the price. And unlike a lot of people that deal with semaglutide, it's available and in stock right now. Imagine losing 15 pounds a month, shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs. It's all possible. Plus, you get a diet that's less restrictive than other diets. You could eat nuts, bacon, coffee, creamer, dark chocolate, and alcohol, and you get a clinical team that'll keep you on track so you lose the weight for life. All you do is dial pound 250 from your cell phone and say the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I'm Lance Ivey, partner with the law office of Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivey and Fromrath. Our law firm has offices throughout South Florida and are ready to fight for your rights. Last year, I recovered over $8 million on one case where my client lost her life due to the negligence of a bridge tender. I forced the industry to make serious changes to prevent this horrific incident from happening again. I will always fight for my client's rights, and I'm ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing if I don't win your case. Call Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivey and Fromrath, or visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Go ahead, open my gift.
Triple match holiday scratch-offs. 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 Weird. Why is my voice doing that?
There's 3 ways to play. And bonus play. Bonus play. Bonus play. Oh, I'm doing it too.
Whoa, and over 28 million instant winners? 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 Wait, are we stuck like this?
Triple the fun with Triple Match Holiday Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, makes banking faster and easier. Like this.
Fargo, what's my checking account routing number?
And this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
And this.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries last month?
And that's just the beginning. Do you, Fargo? You can in the Wells Fargo mobile app. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Terms and conditions apply. Your mobile carrier's availability and message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Our friend Spiro and the team at Good Greek has been helping us for over 20 years now. We've had a relationship where we've trusted them with everything moving and storage. But now the Good Greek team is not just about moving and storage. They can cover every aspect of your relocation. Everything from buying and selling your home to a mortgage to refinancing to homeowners insurance. I even saw they were doing medical insurance now as well, car insurance. You name it, they can help you with it. It's one-stop shopping, Kevin.
And that's what makes it convenient for you because you got a move that's going on. You're probably heading to a new town, new city, new job. So many things you got to worry about. You don't worry about your movers, but you don't with Good Greek Moving and Storage. They're going to be prompt, they're going to take care of your stuff, and they're going to give you good customer service.
I'm just going to tell them to go get my dad from Texas, take him move my dad from his bed, and
will
all
they
this
kidnap
stuff.
him like in Christmas Vacation?
Will they kidnap my dad if I give consent?
I'm not sure they will, but we can ask. I mean, we've asked weirder stuff of them. If you're doing any kind of move and you need any kind of help, trust Greek. Go to goodgreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for a thrilling Black Friday season. Big savings await at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Chilly morning, grab the sweaters. Temperatures are in the 50s with cloudy skies. Those clouds pushing away by this afternoon, more sunshine. And so it's going to be warmer than yesterday with highs reaching the mid-70s this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Healthcare.
HCA Florida Healthcare is here for everyone in your family at every stage of life, providing comprehensive, personalized care. Because healthier tomorrows are what we're all about. Learn more at hcafloridahealthcare.com.
The official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. West Palm runs on Duncan. What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
If you'd like to watch the KVJ Show, we are on YouTube right now. Very easy for you to do. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, or dial us up at kvjshow.tv. You can watch us on any screen that you've got, and even take us with you on your mobile devices. There is a free YouTube app. A lot of people listen in the car. You can check us out from anywhere on planet Earth as well. It's so easy to do on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe while you're there and ring that bell, because you'll get alerts when you have a new KVJ video pop up. But you got to subscribe first to get those alerts. And if you're watching us right now, please click the like. It does help out.
We got a good Thanksgiving video on our KVJ YouTube Shorts. Rocco leads a Thanksgiving prayer.
Oh, wow.
You see a bunch of what the witch made.
Okay.
The pie caking.
Oh, the pie caking made it. Yeah. Dang.
There's all kinds of stuff up there. So if you need more KVJ content in your life, just go to our YouTube channel.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
It's time to gain some knowledge. You learn more here than you would in college. We're the smartest radio station. We are the leaders in education. Is it truth? Is it lies? Kevin's the host. He's got beady eyes. Fact or fiction?
Well, it is number 5 on the Yahoo list of the holiday classics you like to rewatch every single year. It's Elf, and it is 20 years old this year.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's not fair.
So I got a little fact or fiction here for you. Some interesting stories from behind the scenes of Elf. Virginia, what do you think about this? Buddy the Elf was originally written as a darker character. Is that fact or is that fiction?
I don't want it to be true. I'm going fiction.
Gonna go fiction? No, sadly, that is a fact.
Crushes me.
Yeah, in fact, director Jon Favreau wasn't really interested in the movie until they rewrote it to be more family-friendly. He was like, that's not it. I'm not going to do it. And
good for him.
Was that during the same kind of time during the Bad Santa run? Because I remember that
Bad Santa came afterwards.
It did.
I believe so, yeah.
What are you talking about, Bird? All right, sorry.
I ask myself that a lot. What the hell is he talking about?
Okay, what about this one, Bird? Jim Carrey was supposed to be Buddy the Elf, not Will Ferrell.
That is fiction. Kevin Trickery.
That is fiction. No, that is a fact.
Really?
Yeah. The script was written back in 1993, and it was written for Jim Carrey. But he dropped out sometime during the decade that it took to get it made.
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine Jim Carrey as Buddy the Elf?
It wouldn't be as good.
No, it would not. All right, what about this, Virginia? Most of the food that Buddy ate was fake because most people agreed that it would not be safe for Will Ferrell to consume that much sugar in a day. What do you think? Is that fact or is that fiction?
No, I think Will Ferrell, he goes for it. Much like Jay Bird, he's not afraid of sugar.
Okay.
And I think Will Ferrell ate the sugar and made it real on screen. Show me fact.
No, I don't think that's how it would have gone.
She's wrong a lot.
Wait, that's not real.
No, I said most of the food that he ate was
fake. Oh, show me fiction.
You hired her.
Oof. Wow.
I mean, over 20 years ago.
Wow.
You're in contract, too. You can't even get out if you wanted to.
Good Lord. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's fiction. You're right. Will Ferrell really ate all that sugar, including the maple syrup-coated spaghetti and candy.
I believe it. He goes for it.
The one thing she definitely is right about is I am not afraid of sugar.
Right. Okay, what do you think, Jaybird? Fact or fiction? Shooting on the movie Elf was halted for 2 days after Will Ferrell got severe constipation from eating 2 bags of cotton balls for a scene with Buddy at the doctor's office.
No, that sounds like fake Kevin Calamity.
You're going to say that is
Fiction?
fiction. You are correct. Remember how I kept knocking down those cotton balls?
Yeah.
He's eating them. That actually was undyed cotton candy
Oh, how smart.
that he's eating, yeah.
Oh.
You mean they didn't really eat cotton balls, Kev?
That wasn't really cotton balls.
He
yeah.
tricked me.
Yeah. Amazing, huh? What you're learning today.
This is a fun fact or fiction.
She gets tricked a lot on trick talk.
I do. Uncolored cotton candy.
Yeah, they do a lot of that in movies.
Yeah.
Love it.
What do you think about this, Virginia? Fact or fiction? Buddy's costume was based on the outfits the elves wore in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that Jaybird was talking about. Is that fact or fiction?
No, I think that's fiction.
You're going to say that is fiction? No, that is fact.
Oh, it
looks
is.
a lot
It
alike.
does.
Yeah.
Rankin and Bass, yeah. In fact, they did kind of a claymation moment in Buddy the Elf, kind of as a tip of the cap.
Oh,
to
I do.
Rankin and
Yeah,
Bass.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bird, what do you think here? In tribute to Hermie, the elf, an ambiguously gay elf that was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Buddy was actually supposed to forge a strong same-sex relationship instead of falling in love with Jovi. Is that fact or fiction?
That's fiction.
That is fiction. You are correct, Bird. Very nice. Bird is starting to warm up here, Virginia. He's got 2 to your 1. All right, what do you think about this? Buddy's fight with the fake Santa played by Artie Lang was done in 1 take. Is that fact or fiction, Virginia?
You sit on a throne of lies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe they did that in 1 take. I'm going to say fact.
That is a fact. It took the art department weeks to decorate the department store, and Jon Favreau said, you know what, just go nuts and wreck it.
Really?
Yeah, that was
I
all
love
1
it.
take that they did it in.
That's amazing.
And finally here, Bird, in fact or fiction on the movie Elf, Will Ferrell turned down a reported $29 million to make a sequel, all because he was worried it would suck and people would accuse him of doing it for the money.
That is a fact.
I will say it's debatable.
At least I heard that was true.
That is what they have said is
Now,
the
who
reason.
believes everything on TikTok now?
Well, I didn't get on TikTok.
It was asked of James Caan, who was in the movie and played Buddy's dad, and he said that is fiction. He said the real reason was because Will Ferrell and Jon Favreau didn't get along. They wouldn't do another movie together.
I think that happens a lot, where the director and the actor, they just do not get along.
It happens in life, baby.
That's
I
it.
know. It happened on our horror movie.
There you go.
Try directing a witch.
Ooh.
Quick birthday shout out to Bradley, turning 10 today. Sorry if we had missed that, bud. Have a happy birthday.
Bradley.
Also coming up here in a second, Jaybird, I believe you got a world record Wednesday that you're going to be going after.
I do.
Okay.
I got to talk about this, though.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It's the most rat traps set in a minute.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember
But we
that
only
one.
have so many rat traps and only so much time on a clock.
There's only so many fingers.
Yeah, so I don't know how you want to do it. I'm just kind of sick of buying $150 worth of bits and only for like 20 seconds of failure. So I just kept the mouse traps that we have, but I don't know if there's enough. I think there's enough
Gotcha.
for one to go at a time. Although it's really hard to set a mouse trap, so I don't know if you need that many anyway.
I think we have more mouse traps over here, too, in this cabinet.
I went deep in that thing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we got to get our heads together here. Is what
No,
you're saying?
I just think we might have to go just one at a time, possibly.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll
Or
figure
not do it at all.
Okay.
Or punt on the entire bit.
All right. Okay.
It's your call.
All right. We'll figure it out coming up here in a second. Something you watch on the KVJ TV. Go to YouTube and just look for the KVJ show.
Another banger, baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body.
lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my divine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally, I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. When you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one? Then I start to feel a bum bum one. But she dey give me small small one. I know, say she sabi pass it down one one. But she feeling insecure, cause her friends go they go my light ring go on. Go they go my light ring go on.
Yeah, I know we look shy, but for you I get down low. And my hips make you cry when I'm moving around you. Do it once, do it twice. I push back, you hold me tight. Get a taste for a night. Baby, show me you can calm down, calm down. Dance with me and take the lead now, lead now. Got you so high that you can't come down, come down. Don't you ask, you know you're allowed, allowed. When it's you, I can't say no. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, give me oh, 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 oh. You got me like oh, 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 oh. Shawty gon' give me a lo, 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 oh, 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 oh.
As I reach my house, I see me got a small wall. As me, I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Day one, day two, one of you folk go was. Now so me, I go down, see me willing go walk.
Got my hand on your heart now, I can feel it race. If I leave, then you say you can never love again. Wanna give you it all, but can't promise that I'll stay. And that's a risk you take.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Okay, today we're going to have another head-to-head competition, possibly a rematch in a KVJ world record that was established right here on the show, and who can set the most mousetraps in 1 minute. When we had done this in July of 2021, it was Jaybird versus Denny's, and at the end of 60 seconds, Denny's had set 7 mousetraps. Jaybird had set 0.
Oh, what an epic fail.
I am not very good at gripping things.
How embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. So let's do it again.
Okay, Denny's was the clear winner last time. Are we challenging in a rematch to see if you can beat him again head-to-head, or beat him for the first time head-to-head, or are you going to take on someone else this time, Bird?
Oh, I want fresh meat.
Okay.
And I think everyone knows what I want. I want to give someone their first loss this year.
Yes, give it to him.
My only goal, all I want for Christmas is a loss for Ralston. Just one.
Okay.
He does care about his little fingers.
Yeah, I do.
He is very pristine. Kevin, he manicures his fingers. He keeps them clean. He keeps them very high and tight because he cares.
But here's the thing.
He doesn't want to snap a finger. Jay Bird doesn't care about snapping a finger.
Here's the thing, though. Ralston acts like he don't care about these little games. He does like the fact that he's undefeated this entire year. Everyone likes an undefeated streak. I think you're 10-0, 9-0.
He brags about it when we're in meetings.
There's been times I've heard him at bars. He goes, yeah, no, I'm not 1L this year for World Record Wednesday.
That's what I say.
I wish that's how you
what
would
is
talk
World Record
at
Wednesday?
bars.
Not 1L.
I wish he would put this up when he's
I don't
drinking.
think I've never even set mousetrap in my life. Is it supposed to be anchored down like that?
Oh boy!
Oh, you got to take these things out.
Oh boy!
Oh,
okay.
boy!
Oh boy!
Yeah, I say remove the anchors because that's just to keep it contained while it's being transported.
There will be blood.
Okay, so you take it like that, and then how do you set it? You put it.
I think I did this.
So to remove the anchor, you just push it, and you'll see the thing pop out like that.
Yeah, can you believe I've never set a mousetrap in my life?
So that's what I'm saying. I'm giving Ralston his first L.
I don't even know how to do it.
So pull this back,
Okay, you pull that back. Okay.
and you put this bar over it.
Kevin Lee Ralston.
Yeah, and then you go like this.
Put that inside.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
and then watch your fingers. Hold it from the sides like this.
I got you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
You think you got this, Ralston?
I don't know. We'll see.
Any
see how I
predictions,
do.
Virginia?
I don't know. I mean, the man has never set a mousetrap before. I think it's going to be a tricky learning curve. And does he have enough time to learn how to do it and beat you? This is going to be a close race because your hamburger hands definitely are a disadvantage. Big old meat knuckles trying to be delicate.
Kevin's never set a mousetrap and he's going to beat me.
He has delicate and he takes his time. Kevin got that gentle touch. You can't even spell gentle touch.
Okay. Does he have to talk all the time? I know it's part of the contract, but
She does like to talk.
there is a...
Oh! Look at that one he just set off. That thing went flying to the ceiling. Wow, these things are jumpy, huh?
When they pop, they want to take one of your fingers with them.
If you're not looking and it hits a knuckle, it's pretty painful.
It looks like it.
Denny's would know.
Especially because it's kind of cold in here, so it hurts a little more.
Yeah, right. I bet. Okay. All right, I'll see if I can figure this out.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun.
It closed on your thumb.
That hurt. All right, let's see how this goes. So we both go at the same time? I guess we can, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I have got like 9, I think, in front of me.
Yes.
Denny's had set the record at 7.
Yeah, Bird's
Okay.
got 8, you got 9.
I think you'll be all right.
Okay, somebody's going to do the play-by-play here.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, somebody's going to take care of that. Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
You tell us when to start, and then we'll begin here.
All right. Setting mouse traps. How many can you do? On your marks, get set, and go. Okay, Jason is struggling. Kevin is struggling too, but he's a little bit more gentle and delicate. Jay Bird's using 2 hands. Kevin's got 1 set, and Jay Bird's got 1 thumb crunched. Kevin's got 1 set. Oh, Jay Bird's got 1 set. Oh, thumbs. Jay Bird hurt his thumb again. Oh, Kevin is struggling with his second one. Jay Bird 2 struggling. I mean, those big, huge. Ow! The index finger just got snapped with a mousetrap. Kevin's got 2 sets.
He's got 2 sets.
No problem. Jay Bird is struggling with his second one. Oh, there's that finger again, stuck in the mousetrap.
time.
What's our time, Denny's?
You got 19 seconds left.
Okay, Kevin has 3 set. Jay Bird is still struggling with number 2. Oh, and again, hits the finger with his number 2. Kevin is going for mousetrap.
Kevin dropped his mousetraps on his other mousetrap.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, what's going on?
Oh,
Time.
Time. Jay Bird has 1 set.
I don't think I do.
Kevin, Don't you have that one over there set?
No,
it's not. He broke it.
I broke it.
Oh my gosh.
I guess it's a tie because I dropped it on I set off 3 mouse
Yeah,
traps.
but I think Kevin has
Kevin,
one
you
set.
have one set. Jay
I
Bird
only
has
have one because
none.
I dropped it on that.
I don't think Bird has any.
He broke this one. It's not set.
Oh, it's not. Oh, so he didn't even break. He didn't have any?
When she said
Nothing.
she broke this one, she was my finger.
Oh, my God. So I beat him 1-0?
You did.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my God.
Kevin technically had about 4 before that fiasco.
But I dropped that one. And,
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Wow.
Oh, you're saying they're broken.
Jason
They're all
broke
broken.
it.
I don't know how you're breaking mouse traps.
They're a brand new trap.
They are.
They were.
Wow. He's still undefeated.
Wow.
He's undefeated. He won.
He almost spanked you if he hadn't dropped that one mousetrap on the ones that were set.
But Denny's had 7. I mean, I would have gotten, what, 4 or 5, maybe 5?
You would have gotten 5.
Yeah.
Are your fingers tender now?
No, I didn't snap it one time.
Well, you just Mr. Perfect.
He snapped about 10 times on his finger.
That's all I kept hearing was snap, snap.
I thought I was making a beat.
All right, Jay Bird now goes to 20 wins and 20 losses.
Oh.
So you know what happens. He's only got to the end of the year. We're getting very close. If he has a losing record at the end of the year, it is bad news for the Bird.
What happened? Did you do that on purpose?
Well, you said it wasn't working, so I said it.
He said a booby trap.
I didn't know you had to put your hand on it.
Just put his hand on it.
I mean, Denny's, that was so undercover amazing. He set him up.
And I slammed my damn hamburger hand right on it.
Denny's the one to prove that it was actually working.
It works fine.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, I go to 11-0 on the year. All right, fun stuff.
Denny set you up.
Yeah, he did.
Am I good, dog? Am I still walking in the mines?
All right, if you missed that and you'd like to watch it, you can just go back to YouTube and check it out. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some digital drama for you. Cyber Monday apparently caused a little problem for Mike. It rubs him the wrong way for some reason, and he vents about it on Facebook, which of course turns into a fight you're going to hear coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with Stormcatcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Still seeing fairly heavy delays this morning following an earlier accident in Broward County on 95 northbound in the area of Broward Boulevard. Expect slowdowns extending all the way back to Sterling Road. You're also under speed on 95 northbound between Sample Road and Hillsborough Boulevard, plus in Palm Beach County, moving slowly right now on 95 southbound between Lantana Road and Hypoluxo Road. The Turnpike also under speed on the northbound side right as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And we have a crash to watch for on Jog Road, this one right at Gun Club Road. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
You know, everything is changing so fast these days, and that is actually a great thing because back in my day, we were lucky if we could get one video to load on our desktop computer. But now there's the Xfinity 10G network, and that means the fastest internet with faster speeds rolling out all the time. An internet that can power a house full of devices at once with ultra-low lag. So while one person streams a movie from the room, another can play video games in another room, while somebody else is TikToking in the kitchen. It is the next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. And now through December 21st, new customers can get 75 megabit internet on the next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $20 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Just go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service. Actual speeds may vary.
It's Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Take an extra 30% off off gift ideas from designers they'll love. And 15% off beauty, skincare, and fragrance gift sets when you use your coupon or Macy's card. That's on top of great deals like women's holiday dresses, $150 and under. Plus, shop the season's hottest toys from Monster High, Discovery, and more, 10 to 50% off. Download the free Macy's app for more savings at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
'Tis the season to make your spirits bright with Brightline. Whether you're heading to Orlando for theme parks or family gatherings or both, Brightline brings you to what you love most. Enjoy quality time in comfy, spacious seats. Feast on delicious meal options on board. Or just take a little R&R before your holiday festivities. Oh, what fun it is to ride when no one has to drive. Save on groups of 4 or more with fares from $59 each. Restrictions apply. Book now at GoBrightline.com.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic Vibe, Oasis Vibe, Fantasy Vibe, Arctic Vibe, Peach Vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
Academy Sports and Outdoors Cyber Week savings are online and in the app. Take 30% off clothes and shoes for the family, 20% off almost everything else site-wide, and get free shipping on most orders over $25. Hurry! These deals end November 29th. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Visit academy.com/disclaimers for details.
Warmest wishes for a joyous holiday season and a happy new year from your friends at 97.9 WRMF and Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh boy, after that mousetrap bit, I am not feeling so jolly, so I need to get jolly and head to Dunkin' because they got deals galore. I was talking to my good buddy from the chat room, Gingerbread Brad. He loves Dunkin', DD Perks membership, that's what he does, and he loves it. Get festive at Dunkin'. They do a great job with all the holidays, whether you're into the elves or the Santas or the donuts. They know what they are doing. So make sure DD Perks membership, DD Perks membership, deals galore. I'm Jay Vert and I run on Dunkin'.
ZOOMTAN. I was tan last summer, now I'm pale again. I need a little bit of help to be ready for the beach soon. Tan puts the sun within my reach. Brown as a biscuit for $9.99. ZoomTan.com for a limited time. Zoom $9.99. ZoomTan.com. Zoom for a limited time.
All copper tans are now Zoom tans. Go to ZoomTan.com/radio for $9.99 offer.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Honey, come on. Wake up.
What?
We gotta beat the holiday crowd to the airport. Come on.
Oh, no, we don't. We're flying out of the Palm Beach International Airport.
Oh, but...
I'm going back to sleep now. Shh.
Holidays are a stressful time, but your travel doesn't have to be. When you fly PBI, South Florida's award-winning airport with convenient parking. Travel with less stress. The Palm Beach International Airport, now providing direct service to Chicago and Houston.
It's showtime at PBKC. Get your tickets now for exciting live events in the Paddock Restaurant. Comedy season kicks off with the legend Andrew Dice Clay for 2 shows December 1st and 2nd. Jackie the Joke Man Martling performs December 8th, Jimmy Fallon on December 16th, plus comedians Sarge, Anthony Rodia, Adam Carolla, and Pauly Shore in 2024. And make plans for Chris McDonald's Memories of Elvis dinner show December 15th. PBKC show tickets make great holiday gifts. Go to pbkennelclub.com.
Man, if you love you some chicken wings and smash burgers, you have got to get to Buffalo Wild Wings. They do it better than anybody else. Seriously, whenever I pull up my app on my phone that I have, Buffalo Wild Wings, the first things that come up are pictures of the wings and the smash burgers, and immediately my mouth waters. They are delicious at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, they got a great deal tonight on Wednesdays. You can get one of those burgers, buy one, get one, 50% 30% off.
Ooh, that is a good deal.
Oh, you get your fill. You take that with one of those amazing 30 beers they have on tap with all the great breweries in South Florida represented. There's only one place to go for amazing food and brews, Buffalo Wild Wings.
The hot guys of the KVJ show were just at the brand new Buffalo Wild Wings in Wellington, celebrating their brand new grand opening. They redid all those TVs. They are bigger and better than anybody else, and they're doing that to all 10 locations. So go elevate your experience at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We're going abroad for the first time in years, to Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, what the heck is going on with Mark Cuban? He just sold all his stakes that he had in the Dallas Mavericks, and he just quit Shark Tank. So I'll give you the behind the scenes. You know, I love diving deep in somebody's personal life. I'll tell you what Mark Cuban is up to coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Well, we just had Cyber Monday, and for some reason, it rubs Mike the wrong way.
Mike.
He goes venting about it on his Facebook page. It turns into a little bit of a spat here. I'll play the role of Mike. Virginia, you can be Jimmy. Bird, you'll be Sid. And Denny's, you can be Amy.
Any notes for us on how you want these characters performed?
Don't suck.
That's right.
All right.
That's it.
I think that's the goal every week, and I don't know if I hit it.
Okay, here's what Mike had to say. Cyber Monday sucks, yo. I just tried buying a PlayStation 5. They had 0 deals, man. I had to settle for just buying a new game for my PlayStation 4 system instead.
Why in the hell are you buying anything right now? You owe me $200. I can't believe that you got the balls to post this on social media. I want my money.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, thank you for calling out Mike. He owes me money too. $75 from 2 months ago. You shouldn't be buying video games, bruh. I want my money too.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, Mike owes me money as well. I'm not trying to pile on here, but I bought you $35 worth of tacos and burritos. You said you'd pay me back next week. That was in February. Where's my money, dude?
Bitch better have my money.
Wow.
Mike, get it together.
Dude.
Yeah, sorry, guys. My social media got hacked, and my girlfriend's son posted all that stuff about Cyber Monday. I never bought any video games. Believe me, I am financially struggling. I'm working on paying y'all back, though, I promise. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, because I sure did not. We didn't have enough money for mac and cheese, man. It was that bad.
You weren't hacked. We called you out and now you're embarrassed, dog. Also, your girlfriend posted a pic of y'all's Thanksgiving dinner. Y'all had plenty of food.
Dang.
Screw you, Mike.
Dang.
Damn, Mike. You're blaming your girlfriend's son for hacking you? You aren't hacked, Mikey. Stop your lying.
Stop lying, Mike, and just give us our money.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, he did.
That happens sometimes where someone will borrow money and then they'll post, hey, I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Or maybe even if they won't post, but their girlfriend posts all the Thanksgiving food. Like, dude, we see your girlfriend's stuff.
We didn't have any food.
We didn't have mac and cheese money.
Another sign of the season, the elf on the shelf. Sarah's not a fan of it, and she's calling out parents who do endorse the idea. I will play the role of Sarah here today. Virginia, you can play the role of Zach. Bird, you'll be Chad, and Denny, you'll be Carl in this social media thread. Sarah says, LMFAO. I just called out my friend about her using the elf on the shelf for her kids. I told her it's child abuse, which it is. She got all butthurt, and now she's blocked me on Facebook. Oh, well, sorry, not sorry.
But it's not child abuse. You sound like one of them left-wing nut jobs. Please tell me you're not turning into one of them Karens.
No offense, Sarah, but you sound like a judgmental jerk. My kids really respond to the elf on the shelf, so stop judging.
Well, I would never do that to my children. I think it's cruel. You're literally traumatizing your kids. But whatevs. If you can sleep at night with how you raise your kids, so be it.
Whatever, Sarah. You vape weed all the time in front of your kids while getting blasted out of White Claws.
Sounds
Spare
fun.
us with your TED Talk on parenting, please.
Oh, he's got you good there, Sarah. You do vape around your kids. My wife hates you for that. Stop judging us good parents.
I do not vape weed. It's CBD oil, and it's for my arthritis. This is defamation. And it's not illegal to drink White Claws either.
Oh, what are you talking about, Sarah? You smoked weed at our kids' soccer game. We smoked it together. It's another reason why my wife hates you.
Some minutes later, Sarah writes, I do not vape weed in front of my kids. How dare you say that? I am a great mother. Then people start posting pics and videos of her actually vaping weed in front of children.
Oh, dang. They had videos and pics?
And it was pretty amazing, yeah. There's about like 3 or 4 photos, one video that was on there, and then Sarah deleted the whole thread.
Oh,
Yeah.
it didn't go your way.
No, it did not.
I like when people are calling out other people.
Yeah. That's why we do the screenshots on those. Thank you very much for people sending them in. If you find a great thread like that, do the screenshots and send it to mail@kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
The Dirt of the Day, powered by Giving Juice.
Well, I was trying to figure out, like, what the hell is going on with Mark Cuban? Is he having a midlife crisis? Is he freaking out? I read that he sold his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks, and I think they're doing well, right? And then I read that he was leaving Shark Tank, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So upon deeper dive, now this makes sense. So Mark Cuban has a bunch of kids, and they are 14, 17, 20, and he said he has to miss a lot of the family vacations the family would go on, because during family vacations, he's always filming for Shark Tank and misses all of that. He said the grueling work schedule was just keeping him away from his kids, and now that he's getting older and his kids are getting older, he realizes he has limited time with those kids, which is a wonderful perspective, I think. We do have limited time, and as the kids get older, you do get that perspective.
I just hope he's going to be okay, because his net worth is only at $6.2 billion.
Wow.
It's so easy to say, I want to spend time with my kids.
Right.
When you got all that money.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. In fact, that is kind of the funny thing, is so many people use, I got to spend more time with my family, and that seems to be the thing that people throw out there.
I believed it. Are you telling me it's not true?
I hope it is. I do hope it is. There are people that believe he wants a shot at the presidency. And it might be politics calling his name, and that's why he's divesting and getting out of Shark Tank and getting rid of his shares in the basketball team.
He's lying about the kids?
He would not be the first that has used family as his excuse as to why he's backing away from things.
He's so ready for politics.
He's perfect for politics.
Yes,
if he's ready to lie about everything, then he belongs in politics.
It's only a theory people have about him, and I'm sure it is all about the kids. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it has nothing to do with any kind of political aspirations. But there is that thought out there. Possibly Mark Cuban.
I don't have to tell you guys what happened on Dancing with the Stars last night because I know you were watching. But
I had to watch it last week because of the Taylor Swift thing. For some reason, my wife's become a huge Swiftie now. And so I had to sit through that with the whole family. Man, it's something.
Well, it was a big deal last night because you have your 5 remaining celebrities competing to see who competes in the finale. And of course, I'm watching. I am voting nonstop for Jason Mraz. And I was nervous because he did not dance the best. Definitely didn't get the best scores out of everybody. So I was like, oh no, don't have my Jason be in the bottom. And he was in the bottom. But then they did a little surprise on Dancing with the Stars. Nobody went home last night. All 5 couples will compete in the finale. And that made me so happy.
Wow.
I think it's a smart move. Keep everybody around that people love, and they'll keep tuning in. Because if they would have got rid of my Jason Mraz last night, I would have flicked the TV off, I would have flipped it off, and then I wouldn't have watched.
This is what it's like when I talk about UFOs and aliens and people who do not give a crap. Like, oh, that's so cute, Jaber. Oh, yeah, it's over yet.
Yeah,
and finally, I'll end on a good note.
But I just love Kevin's fake enthusiasm. As he's looking throh prep.
I faked my enthusiasm last week when I watched it too. Actually, I don't know if I did.
I'll take fake any day.
Okay.
99-year-old Jimmy Carter got his wish and was able to attend his wife's memorial service. You know, both of them have been in hospice under care for quite a while, ailing. I mean, at 99, he's had a good run, and he said, I am going to this memorial service. I am getting out of this hospice facility. This is what I will be doing, despite the advice of some of the medical professionals. And he did, and good for him.
Bring it back full circle. You're talking about Jimmy Carter?
Yeah.
He saw UFO. He there's on record of him talking about something he saw, and I was just talking about UFOs, and I see you're doing it.
Are you trying to hijack my dirt again?
I'm just trying to, I'm trying to make it interesting.
Always trying to make it about him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got your makeup or breakup emails. This girl wants to know if she should break up with her boyfriend simply because he had some comments about the dinner that she made for him. Were they rude enough that you would drop this guy or not? We'll discuss coming up next.
You took my hand, you showed me how, you promised me you'd be around. That's right. I took your words and I believed in everything you said to me. Yeah, that's right. If someone said 3 years from now you'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong. I know better. 'Cause you said forever and ever. Who knew? Remember when we were such fools and so convinced and just too cool? Oh no, no, no. I wish I could touch you again. I wish I could still call you friend. I'd give anything. When someone said count your blessings now, for they're long gone, I guess I just didn't know how. I was all wrong. They knew better. Still you said forever and ever. Who knew? Yeah. I'll keep you locked in my head until we meet again. Until we meet again. And I won't forget you, my friend. What happened? If someone said
Okay, is this a makeup, or could you maybe forgive the person and stay in the relationship? Most relationships go through these kind of periods. And we got an email from a woman that was a little bit upset with her boyfriend because apparently he got a little bit judgmental on the dinner that she made him. In her email, she said, I made my boyfriend dinner for the very first time, and all he did was bitch and complain. I spent over 3 hours making a nice dinner, and all I got was negativity. The meat tasted weird, the potatoes were cold, the wine was gross, the bread was dry. I couldn't do anything right. And the most annoying part, he didn't even say thank you until the next day. I got a text from him in the afternoon that said, oh, thank you for the sweet gesture last night. I know you tried your best. I thought this guy was kind of cool, but now I'm just not so sure. I got a history of being oversensitive, so I just want to make sure that it's not just my insecurities that are rearing its ugly head again. We've been a couple officially now for 2 months, and I just don't know. The whole night just kind of made me feel really crummy. Is this a massive red flag and deal breaker to you?
Be careful when people... And it's good that she at least knows that she thinks she's oversensitive, but sometimes people use that against you. And they'll almost gaslight you. And say, you're being oversensitive. No, you're actually being a douche. I think we all know if someone does something nice for you, it's really pretty heartless to complain about every little thing.
I'm just calling you out for your douchery.
Yeah.
Don't be a douche, and I won't have to call you out.
You're the people that say, oh, you're oversensitive. Well, then you're overly jerky. Then tomato.
Don't say something mean and then expect me just to smile and think, oh, we're still cool. Well, no, I'm going to call you out.
Someone will tear you down, say a few things to you, and what you're not allowed to say or defend or stick up for yourself by that's considered being defensive, or well then whatever, label it defensive. Yeah. You're an ass.
So you're standing up for yourself.
Exactly.
And we all should stand up for ourselves.
Well, if someone makes you food, that's a spiritual thing,
right.
And for you to go in hard like that, I think you're a douche and it's a breakup for the bird.
She asked if it's a red flag or a deal breaker. Not yet a deal breaker, a massive red flag, because there are a lot of people, guys and girls, that tend to be nags and very critical. And you do not want to be in a relationship with somebody that is always looking for your faults and your weaknesses and pointing them out to you. You want somebody that's going to be your cheerleader, somebody that's going to be in your corner, it's going to make you feel better about yourself and encourage you rather than tear you down. Don't get in a relationship with somebody like that. Not to say he is based on this one incident, but that's why it's a red flag for me.
It's a huge red flag for me, and I don't think that you should continue. If this is his vibe, this is not going to get better. Everybody's on their best behavior in the beginning.
I disagree with the Kevin Ralston on this one. Wallace Pennington, this to me is, I am out.
Already.
Yeah, because...
Don't mess with dinner.
Just because they criticize your dinner.
No, it's not that they criticize their dinner. They kept going in, and they don't have self-awareness. It's not even about the criticize. I get a comment every day. We all make comments we shouldn't make. The fact that you continuously, this is cold, and the bread is dry, and blah, 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 and then you didn't say thank you, you're mannerless on top of it, Wallace Pennington's out.
Okay. All right, what about this one here? Makeup or breakup? My girlfriend's excuses for not pulling her weight, kind of wearing thin. In the email, it says, my girlfriend's a slob, and it's gotten worse. I work all day. I do most of the cleaning. Look, I love her, but I feel like she's making lame excuses for why she's a slob. She tells me it's because of her ADHD. She claims that her condition makes her a slob. So I bought groceries the other night, and then I cooked dinner, and after eating, I asked my girlfriend if she could do the dishes because I was exhausted from working. She told me she'd wash them, and then immediately went to the couch to binge watch Ted Lasso. I went to bed, and then when I woke up, the dishes still hadn't been done. I came home from work 8 hours later. Guess what? Dishes still not done. When I asked why she didn't wash them, she said her ADHD was acting up and she just wasn't focused enough to do them. I think this is not a cool thing to do to me, and she's doing it all the time. She was never like this before. I feel like she's just taking me for granted because I do everything for her. Is it time to give her that stiff ultimatum?
How long have they been together?
Enough that they're living together.
Yeah. See, people, they hide their things that are bad. Like, they hide they're crazy. They hide they're slobby. They hide they're lazy. And you can only hide that for so long. And then eventually, the crazy or the slobby or the lazy, it comes out. Yep. You see those things eventually. She's just showing you maybe the kind of person that she is. And I don't know. Is that a symptom of ADHD? I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but it really doesn't matter. If you're a guy who wants a clean house and a helpful partner, she's not it, bruh.
Yeah, in a sense, the ADHD might be irrelevant just because you're not with a partner that you would choose to be with because she is a slob. You don't sound like you are. You're a hard worker, and she, for whatever reason, can't be there.
She's not pulling her end of the bargain.
It's not compatible.
I also think if you do struggle with mental issues, I think it's important for you to realize sometimes your mental, and it's hard to do sometimes because there's a spectrum of different mental issues. But we're talking about depression, OCD, anything like that, ADHD, any of the stuff where sometimes it's hard to prove to a partner with, is Kevin lying about this? I don't know. And if you really do suffer from that, I think it's important to recognize that and not always use that as an excuse when you're making other people uncomfortable. I get that sometimes your moods can make people uncomfortable, but I think being self-aware that you are doing that, I think that's an end or that's a deal breaker for people.
She sounds like she's just lazy, and this is her excuse.
And I've seen people use laziness before under the
I'd be sympathetic if she was seeking help to try to remedy the situation.
She went to the sofa to watch Ted Lasso. Get out of here, girl.
I think you should be able to bring up uncomfortable things that make you both feel weird in a kind way. Say, look, this isn't working for me. Is there something else going on? Are you going through some depression? Let's work through this together.
Because you used to be clean, and now you're a slob.
Yeah, for me, I can't live like this, and you can't live like that. So let's try to work this out with each other. And if we can't, it's time to leave.
I have boundaries. And I think when someone crosses your boundaries, it's okay to call them out and let them know you're not going to stick around for this.
Sometimes a little bit of a call out can help a person.
Yeah, it's time for a very tough conversation. That's going to happen in any walk of life.
It'll be over in a month.
Probably.
Yeah, this girl sounds like she's lazy, and you're not.
Yeah.
It's not a good match.
She's taking them for granted.
That is a tough combination, lazy versus not lazy. If that is what's going on, I don't know if that can sustain.
Okay. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we're going to get to 2-second tunes. I'm going to give you about 2 seconds of a clip from a popular top 10 Billboard hit from this week, sometime in history. You got to tell me the title of the song coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with Stormcatcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Still seeing fairly heavy delays this morning following an earlier accident in Broward County on 95 northbound in the area of Broward Boulevard. Expect slowdowns extending all the way back to Sterling Road. You're also under speed on 95 northbound between Sample Road and Hillsborough Boulevard, plus in Palm Beach County, moving slowly right now on 95 southbound between Lantana Road and Hypoluxo Road. The Turnpike also under speed on the northbound side right as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And we have a crash to watch for on Jog Road, this one right at Gun Club Road. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic Vibe, Oasis Vibe, Fantasy Vibe, Arctic Vibe, Peach Vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
My daughter Caitlin just started Ideal Nutrition this week, and the first thing she said to me when I saw her last night was she was raving about some of the food that she's gotten and how much she loves it. She was really impressed, too, that they had a storefront right there, right near to her, where she is, and they do have storefronts all over the place. If you just want to pop into an Ideal Nutrition, they're in Miami, West Palm, Boca Raton, Palm Beach Gardens. They got a place in Wellington. You can go in, grab a couple meals like she did. You can actually eat it right there if you want to. For me, I love the convenience of having my Ideal Nutrition food delivered to my house. And the amazing thing, with a subscription, delivery is free, no tipping drivers, and you only pay $7.70 a meal. I save money not going to the grocery store and cooking my own food, and I'm eating better quality food, meals that are fresh and never frozen. And great selection too, from 40 plus items on the traditional menu. You got vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto options for you as well. And you can save 10% when you use the code KVJ at idealnutritionnow.com. That's KVJ at idealnutritionnow.com.
When it comes to choosing a health plan, you can trust the members who have experienced it firsthand. Humana is proud to offer a Medicare Advantage plan in Florida that earned 5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars is the highest rating possible. It's based on real members' experiences, and it's decided by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Our Humana Gold Plus HMO earned 5 out of 5 stars. That means a few things. It means members get outstanding customer service. It means we connect them with excellent preventive care and chronic condition support. Most of all, it means you have a trustworthy option for a Medicare Advantage plan. Explore our 5-star Humana Gold Plus HMO at humana5star.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
I love going on the Aquaplastic Surgery's social media. So I was on there yesterday, and Dr. Rankin had posted the most amazing video all about, the female psyche behind plastic surgery and why it needs to be something that you do for yourself. And it's so important to think about, our body image, how we feel about ourselves is so tied to our physicality, especially as women, but men too. And at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, they want you to feel better because you'll live better. You'll go through life happier. And at the Aquaplastic Surgery, if you've had kids and they've wrecked your body and you just want to put things back where they were before you had kids, there is no shame in that game. And that's the message from Dr. Rankin. I love that message. In Jupiter and in Boca, for anything body, mommy makeovers, breast lifts, tummy tucks, fat transfer, liposuction, they do it right the first time. In Jupiter and in Boca, connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
It's showtime at PBKC. Get your tickets now for exciting live events in the Paddock Restaurant. Comedy season kicks off with the legend Andrew Dice Clay for 2 shows December 1st and 2nd. Jackie the Joke Man Martling performs December 8th, Jimmy Fallon on December 16th, plus comedians Sarge, Anthony Rodia, Adam Carolla, and Pauly Shore in 2024. And make plans for Chris McDonald's Memories of Elvis dinner show December 15th. PBKC show tickets make great holiday gifts. Go to pbkennelclub.com.
Kick off the holiday season at the annual tree lighting celebration in Tradition Square on Friday, December 1st from 5 to 9. Enjoy performances by local community groups, followed by an incredible Michael Bublé Christmas tribute. You'll be able to get photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus, enjoy the Kids Zone, the trackless train, indulge in delicious treats from food trucks, all while strolling through Vendor Row to find your local unique gifts for Christmas. This free community event is happening Friday, December 1st in Tradition Square. Visit traditionfl.com. Please, when you come out, bring a new unwrapped toy for the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
At Begin Anew, they've got a VIP membership program that is so sexy. Begin Anew is the leader when it comes to anti-aging. And with the new VIP program, you can get free monthly services and up to 20% off your treatments. Now, if this is something that you like to do for yourself every month anyway, become a Begin Anew VIP member and save money, get free monthly services, and feel like a boss. BeginAnewMed.com. Go online, book your appointment today, then go see them right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Female owned and operated, and they're experts when it comes to anti-aging and helping you feel better and live better and look better. They have the semaglutide as well. If you're looking to lose the weight, go online and book your appointment today. Live better, restore your health, renew your beauty, and feel your best. Go to BeginAnewMed.com today.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready for a thrilling Black Friday season. Big savings await at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Chilly morning, grab the sweaters. Temperatures are in the 50s with cloudy skies. Those clouds pushing away by this afternoon, more sunshine. And so it's going to be warmer than yesterday with highs reaching the mid-70s this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. No one does the holidays like Amtrak. That's because kids ages 2 to 12 ride for 50% off. Not only will you travel comfortably, you'll save too. Book early and save at Amtrak.com. Restrictions apply.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
KVJ Show's on every social media platform where you are. If you are on Instagram, we are there. TikTok, KVJ's got a TikTok. We've also got Facebook, and we're on X. So wherever you are, just go and subscribe to the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, we're going to see how well you guys can identify popular music in just 2 seconds. I got some 2-second tunes here for you. You got to give me the correct song title. These are all Billboard Top 10 hits from this week in years past.
And your boys over here just saying, guaranteeing victory today.
Oh, yeah? Okay, all over it, huh?
In an outfit like that, how can he be beat?
I know, huh? He's got, cats with Christmas hats.
Christmas cats.
It's getting a lot of talk on our chat room, and I appreciate that.
People be like, he looks insane.
Whatever, man. It's Christmas time.
It
You're
is.
supposed to dress goofy from October 1 to December 31. Them's the rules.
So how do you explain your March?
Yeah.
That's childhood. That's upbringing.
All right, we got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's all set to compete here. Here is your first song. This was a Billboard Top 10 hit this week in the year 2021. What do you think this song is? Need the title.
Oh, gosh.
Just the first 2 seconds of it. What do you think that might be? It's a big song. You've heard a lot here. Mm-hmm. Right on this radio station.
You got it over there, kitty cat?
I just need 11 more mins.
Okay, Virginia, we are going to start with you. What do you think the name of that song is?
That is Heat Waves.
Heat Waves, says Virginia. What do you say, Bird?
Despacito. I know it's wrong. I just panicked.
Despacito. And Denny's, what do you think?
Heat Waves.
Heat Waves. All right, 2 people got it correct.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happy out now.
I know the 1970s R&B soft rock band Heat Wave. Always and forever.
Yeah.
You might want to stop talking.
I won't, though. I agree with you.
I agree, but I can't.
I think it's sound advice.
Okay, let's see how well you can do with this song. It was a top 10 Billboard banger in the year 2018. What is the title of this song? Oh, what do you think? Any ideas? What the title of this song is?
Oh, it's on the tip.
Of what?
Just the tip?
Just it.
Just the tip.
Okay. All right. Bird's working to try to get this one.
Don't stand next to him.
I'm not.
While he's working this through.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you thinking, Bird? What is the title of this song?
It's gonna be a hot, hot love in a minute. Hot, hot love?
Hot, hot love is going to be hot, hot love in a minute.
It's so close.
It's the band, though. Is it the band?
The band is Hot, Hot Love?
No, it's the you're gonna be hot, hot, hot in a minute.
So what's the band? Hot, hot in a minute?
But once unimagined. What's the name of that band? It's a really long band. Yeah, am I wrong? If I'm wrong, just turn off my
I think you're right.
Turn off my microphone.
He turned up his own mic.
He did, yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. Only Kevin can do that.
What did you write down for the title of
It's
that
so
song?
close. I think you're thinking of the parody of it, but is it High Hopes?
High Hopes.
High hopes.
You're thinking of the parody song.
Virginia, what did you write down?
Cool vibes for a minute.
Oh, man.
I couldn't think of the name.
Wow.
You turned off your microphone.
You did.
And now you're trying to talk and nobody can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Whoa. Not a great segment, huh?
Not a great show.
Low hopes.
Wow. Yeah, high hopes.
That's why Denny got it. High hopes.
Oh, I'm always hoping to be high.
Mm-hmm. All right, Denny's got a perfect score of 2 so far. Virginia's got 1 bird yet to get on the board. Can you tell me this top 10 hit from the year 2015? What is the title of this song? Okay. We'll start with Denny's here. What did you write down for that?
I put X's and O's.
X's and O's.
That's right.
Virginia, what'd you put down?
I knew it was L. King. I was singing it. I just didn't get to X's and O's. It was too quick for me.
Huh.
Bird.
And just like that, the bird is back in the game. X's and O's.
X's and O's. Okay, Bird on the board now. Still trailing Denny's. Got 3.
Damn, Denny's, you're perfect.
Yeah, he
well,
is.
thank you. I think you guys are perfect as well.
Yeah, but you made a great mistake. You let the bird back in.
It's true.
Okay, got 2 more here in 2-second tunes. This was a Billboard Top 10 hit in the year 2012. What is the title of this song? What are you thinking? What is the title of this song from 2012? Okay. I figure if anybody in here gets this, it would be Virginia.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Oh.
Virginia, what is the title of this song?
Die Young.
Die Young.
Oh, darn it.
I'm working it through. I'm not positive. I think it's Die Young.
Damn it. I think that is it.
Which
Jaber,
is
what'd you
very
write down?
morbid. Who wants to die young?
I really don't want to die old. I wish I could live forever, but let me stay focused. Crazy bitch.
Crazy. Are you talking to me?
You said it reminded
Are you asking Kevin or Virginia?
Are you saying it to me?
It reminded me
Are
of
you-
Virginia, so he writes down Crazy B. Wow.
I thought it was Terry-Eyed Blind or
How
whatever.
about that? Denny's, what did you write down?
Damn it. I think Virginia's right. I wrote Good Feeling, though. It kind of sounds like that Flo Rida song.
It does, but Virginia is right.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. We're gonna die young.
All right, Virginia's only 1 behind Denny's. Bird has been mathematically eliminated.
Why don't you go get me a coffee?
Okay.
Okay, Denny's would have to miss this. Virginia would have to get it right. It was a Billboard Top 10 hit in the year 2009.
Oh.
What is the title of this song? Okay.
Technically, I could tie Virginia. Technically.
You could. You just can't catch Denny's. So that's why you're mathematically eliminated.
I love how you're trying to argue with Kevin, though.
But I'm just
balls on this one.
All I'm saying is, if she got it wrong, I got it right. I at least tie for second place, and that's big for me.
You do, yeah. You're the first loser.
Simmer down, Jingle Balls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Bird.
It's Empire State of Mind.
Denny's.
Damn it. I put New York State of Mind.
Uh-oh. Virginia. What did you write down?
Empire State of Mind.
It's a tie. Okay, so we have a tie and an overtime. Bird did finish in dead last.
Undebatable.
Undebatable.
Had been a good game day for the Bird.
Aww.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how y'all can do with this song
Grudge
right here
match.
for a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Okay. All right. What do you think is the title of this Billboard Top 10 hit from 20 years ago this week in 2003? Curious if y'all know this one. A little hip hop song. Had Snoop Dogg on it. Little jam by Chingy. It was a big hit.
What year you say?
2003, 20 years ago this week. This is on the Billboard Top 10.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this about the... You know what? I think I have it, actually.
Okay, Bird's excited.
Oh, wow.
Bird's excited.
And I'm not even playing.
He's not even playing. He thinks he's got it.
I think I might.
How ironic would that be if he gets it and he's not even playing? Okay. Denny's. What is the title of this song? Chingy and Snoop Dogg did this hit in 2003.
I put Singy with Chingy.
Singing with Chingy. Virginia, do you know it?
I put Sex Machine.
Did Bird get it right? What'd you write, Bird?
I put black and yellow, black and yellow.
No, he did that with Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, no.
That was Wiz Khalifa. This is Holiday Inn.
Chillin' at the Holiday Inn. Me and my people, you wait for of your friends. Feel on each other and sip on some hen. One thing leading to another, let the party begin.
Yeah,
Me too. I forgot all about
I totally
that.
forgot about that song.
And the song is a jam.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, one more tiebreaker here from the year 2005. What is the title of this song? Okay.
This is my cut.
That's messed up.
All right. Virginia, what did you write down for the title?
Is that My Humps?
Denny's, what did you write?
I also wrote my humps.
Okay, we're going to have a tie.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my humps, my humps, my humps, my hump, my hump, my humps.
Only thing worse than the Black Eyed Peas is when
My
Virginia sings
lovely
that.
little lumps. Check it out.
Ah.
Check it out.
It's so sad.
It's so sassy.
sassy.
So sassy.
You need it.
Right. Man, oh, man.
It gives you something to be mad at. You need it.
Well, here's a little warning to all of the fellas out there. If you are with a Latina in Miami, be careful when you're looking at the other ladies. She might do this to you. I'll tell you what it was coming up next.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of.
When you sleep and smile so comfortable, I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I tell you gotta watch out because if you're not aware, if you're not married to a Latina like I am, sometimes they can get a little bit jealous, and you gotta watch because they a lot of times don't like when you're checking out other women, and they can notice. Just kind of like take this little warning so that you aren't like the boyfriend of 44-year-old Sandra Jimenez from Miami.
She schooled him quick.
Yeah, she did. Now, apparently they gotten in a little bit of an argument. It was kind of about him looking at other women. So he's laying down on the couch, and he's just chilling, minding his own business, when all of a sudden, Sandra jumps on top of him and takes 2 rabies needles that were for their dogs and stabs him in his right eyelid.
Oh,
that is rough.
Wow.
She then freaks out, realizing what she's done, and takes off running.
Oh.
The cops found her later sleeping in a vehicle outside of the home, but she was arrested. So, yeah, that's what you might get for looking at other women. 2 needles to the eyes.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Hardcore, right?
Well, ironically, since she poked him in the eye, he won't be able to look that well anymore.
You almost get where she was thinking it through.
She's like, okay, you want to act up with your eyes? I'm going to take one of them.
Yeah. He also needs to learn some eye defense techniques.
He does, yeah.
He might need to eye break up with you.
Patricia Momani wound up crashing her car into another man's car in the Publix parking lot in Fort Myers. The victim's like, hey, come on, we need to talk about this. But she takes off in her car. So he follows her all while he's calling 911 and getting law enforcement on the phone. Then Patricia hits a dead end and gets out of her car. But she's not done because she finds 3 cinder blocks that are in the driveway where she had to stop, and she throws them at this guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank God she didn't have any needles.
One of the blocks actually hits the guy in the shin.
Oh, my gosh.
Then she tries to flee the scene, but the guy was smart. He took one of the 2 cinder blocks and put it under her front tires.
Wow.
So she couldn't drive away.
This is so complicated.
So then she gets out of the car and starts running while wearing a black dress and high heels.
I've done that. It's a tricky move.
Well, these are high calorie, like burning high calorie crimes here.
Good heavens. She was a little hammered.
Oh, boy.
Shocking.
Yeah. They did get her for aggravated battery and also leaving the scene of a crash with property damage. So
it's pretty insane that some of these drunk crimes I've noticed, they're doing the worst stuff out in public. You go, oh my gosh, they're going to get 10 years in prison for this. And then you see what happens.
Get a good lawyer and plead to something that doesn't have any time whatsoever.
Yeah, they pleaded no contest and I had to pay $150 and that was it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Literally a slap on the wrist. Okay, get back out there.
46-year-old Caleb Phillips was arrested on a warrant charging him with failure to appear in an Indian River County court in connection with a pending 2022 DUI case when a corrections officer found a plastic cylinder containing meth under his peen.
Oh, wow. What a weird place to hide it.
He said immediately, like, oh my gosh, how did that get there? He said, you know what? I was asleep, and I have a feeling somebody put that there.
Wow.
Yeah, me and Denny's always do these kind of pranks with each other.
They said, yeah, who would have done that? He's like, well, I'm not sure, but is this going around? They're like, nope, just you. He was then charged with narcotics possession after they did not believe his story. They got him for smuggling contraband into a detention facility, both of which are felonies.
Would that be something, though, if just low percentage, of course, but he was telling the truth? He was sleeping.
Imagine that. You have
taped.
no idea you have meth under your peen, and then you're in a jail and they're frisking. You're like, oh my gosh, how did that get there?
I'm shocked. And you really are shocked because you really can't, you have no idea.
I don't know. I was sleeping and somebody must have put it there.
It's more plausible if it's in your rectum, not under your peen. I think under your peen you feel it. It's a possibility someone could sneak something in your backside.
There's no way someone could sneak something in your backside and you not know. Whether you're in, I could be in a coma and I would know. What's going on here?
But when you're like walking around, I think like if something small is in your backside, you may not know. But if something small is under your peen, you definitely know.
I couldn't disagree with the witch. I'm going to know if there's something in my backside.
All right, we got to do this then.
Yep.
It's science, Kevin.
It's a bit for tomorrow. Denny's here. I got a hammer.
Or just if you see me on the street, try to do your art and let's see what happens. No, all right, don't say that.
Do not
don't
say that.
On the air, Jason.
People will try
You're
to
right.
do
What am I
that.
doing?
So when you see people in public, you want them to put things in your behind?
I'm making jokes, but sometimes people don't get the memo that it was a said joke.
The next thing you know, you'll be in some guy's lap.
Well, she's right. Some dude just speared me
face down
in a gas station parking lot, being all lovable, but still speared me.
Yeah. 38-year-old Zipporah Abraham was caught trying to pass counterfeit bills at a Walmart in North Miami Beach. When they caught her, she had a great plan to get rid of the evidence. She tried to eat the money.
Oh, interesting move. Huh.
Yeah, they stopped her and still used it as evidence.
Girl, you know about the videotape, right?
And boy, what evidence it was. They watch it over and over again, even after the court case. You guys got to see this.
She's eating the money.
You're not going to believe this.
I mean, this is amazing. An 18-year-old man in North Carolina was caught stealing $425 worth of items from Dollar General on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, you really have to go for it.
I mean, that is a lot of work, huh? $425 at Dollar General?
I don't know how you would do that.
It's pretty impressive, right?
There's a Dollar General by me, and I love to go there. Paper products, stuff like that, garbage bags, sometimes household cleaners. You can get good deals, Kevin.
A 32-year-old man in Indiana was caught trying to hide a handgun inside of his rectum.
Okay. Now, here's another challenge we can try on the bird.
And we're full circle. Back to this again.
Yeah.
Let's start with a water gun.
Cops noticed he was walking with his buttocks clenched, and they decided to search him. Of course, the lowest guy on the totem pole had to do that.
Poor guy.
It is unclear whether the gun was loaded. So.
Hopefully it wasn't, because I feel like if you do that, you could discharge a firearm back there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Could be bad. And a customer has filed a lawsuit against the fast casual chain Chopped over a salad. Allison Cozy was eating her salad, and somehow apparently she realized in that moment that she was actually chewing on, it's not sausage.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not. No,
it's a finger?
It's not an olive. Oh, that's a human finger.
Oh my gosh. She was chewing on a human finger?
Yeah, it was the manager's finger. According to the suit, a manager at the restaurant accidentally severed a piece of her left pointer finger while chopping arugula. The manager went to the hospital, but the contaminated arugula then was just served to customers.
And the reason what makes this kind of tricky is that she was a vegan, so
she broke her oath. Now, here's the crazy thing, because county health department records show that Chopped was fined $900. But that's all you get for serving a finger to a customer? The woman said in the lawsuit that she suffered injuries including shock, panic attacks, migraine, cognitive impairment, nausea, dizziness, and neck and shoulder pain as a result of eating the contaminated salad.
So where are you at with, okay, you're eating a salad and holy crud balls, I've got a human finger in my mouth. For pain and suffering on the mental avenue, how much you give a person for that? What do you think they have a legit case on?
That's $1 million.
For pain and suffering. That is pretty messed up. You got a human finger in your mouth.
That's jarring.
That's jarring. I think it would be tough to kind of get over that.
And it's so negligent. Look, I don't love a lot of the lawsuits because I think it's kind of ticky-tack. This one is completely negligent. You had a manager knowingly chop off a finger, and instead of taking everything around that area and finding the finger, first of all, which you should have done, you actually serve that same batch of arugula to customers. That's messed up, man.
I'm with you, Ross. I think at least $1 million. At least $1 million, because think about it. Severed body parts in your mouth.
It's pretty horrific.
Anyone that says, "Oh, just get over that," you're tougher than I am.
Right. Yeah, I'm not feeling it that way. So, yeah. All right, there you go. That is your whacked out news. Coming up here in a couple minutes, though, man, I have got a great warning for you. There is a viral video, and this actually happened to one of Caitlin's friends this last weekend. I'll tell you why you never let someone add themselves to your contacts coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. No major incidents reported at the moment on 95 or the Turnpike in Palm Beach County. You are a little bit slow, though, on both sides of the Turnpike in the area of the West Palm Beach Service Plaza, and look for slowdowns on 95 southbound between 6th Avenue South and Hypoluxo Road. As for Broward County, you're under speed on 95 northbound between Copans Road and Hillsborough Boulevard. You're also moving slowly on 95 northbound between Sterling Road and Davie Boulevard, and the Turnpike is under speed between Sample Road and the Sawgrass Expressway on the northbound side. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
What's the one gift everyone loves? Something cozy. I just went to Kohl's and got some really great and really cozy finds, all for under $20 with the extra 20% going on. Like a sweater for $11.99, a big one throw for $11.99, and a pair of slippers for just $14.39. Plus, I earned Kohl's cash. So yeah, hit up Kohl's for your holiday shopping and thank me later. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end November 29th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic Vibe, Oasis Vibe, Fantasy Vibe, Arctic Vibe, Peach Vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
It was a whole decade where I considered getting a LASIK procedure, but I drug my feet. The reason why, I thought that it would be painful. I thought there would be a lot of downtime, and I thought it'd be expensive, and I was wrong on every front. 10 years later, I finally had my eye doctor tell me you had to get glasses or contact lenses. I'd gone through both before in my life, and I didn't want either. So that's when I started asking about a LASIK procedure, and I wound up at Panu Laser talking to Dr. Mutiella. He let me know that lasers do all the work, that there's no pain, no downtime. I'd be back to work the very next day. It would take all of 90 seconds. My vision gets blurry, and that's it. It was so easy. Then he showed me the price, and it was so affordable. I really regretted waiting 10 years, so why not jump on it now? You say, I don't have the money right now. Don't worry about it. They got a payment plan where you don't need any money for a full year. It's 0 down, 0 interest for 12 months. And when you drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they take an additional $500 off. So go on ahead and book that today. PanuLaser.com to one of their convenient locations in Broward or Palm Beach County. It's PANNU laser.com.
My little brother's friends have been camped out at our place for 2 days straight. 3. It's because of the Xfinity 10G network. Internet that can handle a house full of screens at once, with basically no interruptions. And it's only getting faster. When I was their age, internet like this was a pipe dream.
You sound like my grandpa.
Please go home.
The next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Now through December 21st, new customers can get 75 megabit internet on the next generation Xfinity 10G network for just $20 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless plan and auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service. Actual speeds vary.
I'm Dr. Stork.
Eggs are a staple in our diets, and there's only one egg with more delicious farm fresh taste plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. With more vitamins, including 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, plus 25% less saturated fat than ordinary eggs. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, and organic. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Honey, come on. Wake up.
What?
We gotta beat the holiday crowd to the airport. Come on.
Oh, no, we don't. We're flying out of the Palm Beach International Airport.
Oh, but...
I'm going back to sleep now. Shh.
Holidays are a stressful time, but your travel doesn't have to be when you fly PBI, South Florida's award-winning airport with convenient parking. Travel with less stress. The Palm Beach International Airport, now providing direct service to Chicago and Houston.
Kevin and I were so lucky. A couple of weeks ago, we went and did something that I have been wanting to do for years. We went down to Life Imaging FLA and we got the heart scan and the body scan. And I'm telling you, it was so easy. It was so painless. You don't have to get naked. It was amazing. And we got back such detailed, amazing results about what's going on the inside of our bodies. I loved it.
Yeah, first of all, we got the peace of mind of knowing that our hearts are fine. And by the way, that's a $699 value getting your free heart scan with few minimum requirements at Life Imaging FLA. But you can also ask about their cancer screening and revolutionary colonography, where you can say goodbye to any sedation, which I did not want to do.
80% of the people that go to Life Imaging FLA, just like we did, are fine. And they get back great reports like we got. But if you've got one of those Widowmakers on deck, this will see it before you die. It's amazing. Saves your life. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan today. From your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250 free heart scan.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith. At All Your Cooling, we offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Get a brand new air conditioner financed with no money down. Keep your cool and call All Your Cooling. We're here for you.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are proud of our parents. Want to know why? Because they work for the school district of Palm Beach County. There's lots of great jobs with paid vacation, holidays off, healthcare, and retirement.
You can be in the same schedule as your kids.
Be there for sports, events, and other special moments.
Come work at the school district of Palm Beach County. You'll see why it's your best choice.
Apply now at palmbeachschools.org/careers. That's palmbeachschools.org/careers.
You see all the celebrities doing it. Influencers are losing crazy amounts of weight. So what are they doing? A lot of them are doing the semaglutide, the FDA-approved measure for weight loss. Yeah, it works great. But what if there was something better? Because there are some side effects that come with the semaglutide. Some people don't feel great and get some crazy side effects with it. You won't with Revelex from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Not only that, it's a daily tablet. You don't have to deal with needles, and you're going to pay half the price. And unlike a lot of people that deal with semaglutide, it's available and in stock right now. Imagine losing 15 pounds a month, shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs. It's all possible. Plus, you get a diet that's less restrictive than other diets. You could eat nuts, bacon, coffee, creamer, dark chocolate, and alcohol, and you get a clinical team that'll keep you on track so you lose the weight for life. All you do is dial pound 250 from your cell phone and say the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach Studio,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
The next day, you're checking your phone, and you realize that you spent $200 and you don't know where or how.
It's probably at the bar, Kevin, if we can be honest.
Well, that was the thought of my daughter's friend Cheyenne. Over the weekend, her and Caitlin had been out in Del Rey.
Oh, those girls, they can drink.
Yeah, they get after it, no doubt. And of course, you had Thanksgiving going on. People were back, and it was just all kinds of craziness going on throughout South Florida. But they started to take some time and say, wait a minute, where did that? It was just a clean $200 too. Like, how often is a bar tab just straight out $200?
Not often.
And Caitlin had her wits about her. She wasn't blacked out yet. And she's like, we did not spend that kind of money. I had one drink, and by that point, I don't think you'd have more than one or two. So they're trying to figure out where this $200 went. And then they remembered earlier in the night, at one point, this guy comes up to Cheyenne and he's kind of hitting on her. They're talking and he's like, hey, I'd like to give you a call. She hands him her phone.
Oh, boy.
And he apparently puts in his digits. But then when she put it all together, it was at that exact time when they went through it all that he had actually gone in and Venmo'd himself $200 from her account.
Wow.
And I tell you, I didn't think a lot of it. I'm like, well, that's just a Cheyenne thing. But apparently not, because there is a viral story of a drunk guy who let somebody use his phone to add themselves to his contacts, only to later find out that they tried to cash at themselves $3,000 from his phone. Luckily for him, it didn't go through. But this seems to be something that a lot of people realize. Now, it goes without saying who's going to hand anybody somebody's phone, but when you're younger and when you've been drinking and when you're trying to pick people up, you may just have that trusting feeling. Don't.
When you're older and you can't see that good on your screen and you're already intoxicated, you hand lots of people your phone and tell them, just put your number in my phone. I did this in New York City in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah, this ain't a youth problem, it's a drunk problem.
It really is a lesson to tell you to never hand your phone to somebody. And look, I have even done it myself. I remember, at the Stars Ball one time, just this last year, there was a couple there, some KVJ Nationers from Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, oh, hey, man, I was saying hey to people. I'm like, just put your information in my phone or grab it. And,
we'll stay in touch.
Yeah.
And they mugged you?
No,
nothing came from
he's
it.
saying they could have.
It's all good, but that was a lesson to me saying, okay, because I'm sitting here going, oh, it's just dumb, Cheyenne, that's what you get. But hey, dude, I just did this. What was Stars Ball, 2 months ago?
Yep.
So
Middle of October, I did the same thing. And, thankfully I wasn't a victim, but I did the same thing that she did that could have had somebody cash app themselves $2,000. I literally met 3 KVJ Nationers from West Palm Beach in Times Square in New York City and gave them my phone and said, let's meet up later. We can hang out, because they were watching the Dolphins-Jets game on their phone. And I thought they were Jets fans. And I was like, it's not looking so good. And they're like, yeah, it is looking good. We're Dolphins fans. We're from West Palm Beach. I'm like, no way. And then we just started swapping stories, and I handed them my phone.
We love the Dolphins, and we just digitally mugged you.
Yeah.
They could have so digitally mugged me.
Right. It's kind of crazy. It's going around. Somebody just texted in. They said the same thing happened to a friend. She gave their Uber passenger his phone to update their drop-off location, and she took all his money in Cash App.
Wow.
Damn. That's the opposite of the tip.
That is downright dirty.
You think you're getting a tip, and you just got digitally mugged.
So just know there are people out there walking around that their plan is to be your friend, look like they want to date you, look like they want to have some kind of future business dealings with you. Whatever it is, people are going to quickly try to become your friend so they can get your phone to put their number in it, and they're going to go right to your Cash App, your Venmo.
I have a couple friends now. They go, if someone, because you're right, people are afraid to trust anybody these days.
You can't trust anybody.
Anytime, because there's so many solicitors too, I think, that come to all of our houses. If someone knocks on their door and they look out, even if they lock eyes with the person, if they don't recognize them, they will not answer their door, because they just don't trust anybody anymore. They think even someone that's got genuine intentions, they think they're getting scammed, and I get it.
Right.
If anybody knocks on our door, immediately everybody in the house pulls a K Pennington and goes, who the hell is that?
We were always taught to run and then hide underneath the furniture when we heard a knock on the door.
Yeah. It really is unfortunate, because there are just so many scams out there, and releasing your phone out of your possession to anyone that you don't know is now a major risk. Somebody just texted in and said, you got to check out and Google the story. At Disney, this woman sees this lost kid, and he's like, hey, I want to call my mom. And she's like, okay, here you go, because the kid's crying and the kid's upset because he's lost. So she hands her phone to this little kid so the kid can call the mom and have a meeting place. Kid winds up Venmoing $2,000 off the lady's phone to another account. They're using a kid to scam people at Disney.
But side note, that kid's got the goods with the acting. That kid belongs in pictures. Yeah, the crying and the acting. That's so young. It's amazing.
If his parents would just go the way of like doing it the right way instead of the evil way, they could make millions off this kid's acting chops.
If you legit could get a kid to do that, which parents can.
crying.
Oh yeah, parents can get kids to do that.
Now, there are security things to do because somebody's saying that's not possible. All payment apps need a PIN or fingerprint to open, but I tell you, there's
That's
a couple
not true.
people. Yeah,
I can do it. If you get my phone, you get my Venmo.
I got a couple personal stories of people that this has happened to. So it's just a warning. If you don't have that, somebody said, Kevin, all banking apps have no login credentials and only use fingerprint to open. Well, you want to check into the security of that because this is a secure issue and it's getting some people. If you're so wise and you've got all that cryptid stuff, then good for you. If you could never become a victim, some people actually are.
Well, once you're in someone's phone too, okay, if I gave you my phone, I had it open, you could go through all my apps and I don't know if it would be that hard to get Venmo money, would it?
I just pulled up my Venmo, and in 10 seconds, I can put any number in there, and bam, hit send, hit pay.
Yeah, my stuff's set up right now.
The Venmo is set up that way. Zelle is not, because Zelle is through my bank, and so you have to have, the facial recognition to open up my bank app on my phone.
Right.
But the Zelle and the Cash app, you don't. I'm doing it right now.
I'm seeing people who the heck uses Venmo? I know a lot of people that use Venmo.
A lot of people use Venmo.
Yeah.
Who the hell calls out people for using Venmo?
Hold on, let me check. I have to go through the chat room. I just saw the comment. I didn't see who said it.
I know.
There's
you may
so
say
many
that.
different apps, and different people use different ones. And so if you're like me and you pay a lot of different people on a lot of different platforms, you have to have them all. And some are way more safe than others.
True, yeah.
I also use Cash App.
I do too.
Is that wrong?
I use Cash App. I use Venmo. I use Zelle. I use all of them.
So basically what I'm saying, Kevin, is I'm very easy to rob.
Yeah, well, I think, honestly, I think there's a lot of people that are, and that's really what this note is about. That
Amen.
You need to look into it because a lot of people think they're all safe and secure and there's no problems, but that may not be the case. Definitely look into it because these scammers are aware of this, and this is something they're trying to do. Be careful handing anyone your phone for any circumstances.
It's time to go to the woods.
Yeah. All right, we got KVJ Confessions coming up. What are the secrets you're holding on to? We'd love to hear them. You can text them into us anonymously, 877-979-WRMF.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Back to college, back to the gym, back-to-back meetings. Cosmic Vibe, Oasis Vibe, Fantasy Vibe, Arctic Vibe, Peach Vibe. Palm Beach County is getting back into the routine with Celsius Essential Energy Drinks.
Well, my girlfriend is now, 12 days since she did her beautiful lift with Dr. Rosenthal. She sends me a picture every day of her progress, and wow, it is looking amazing. Dr. Rosenthal has done such a great job. I was there in the office watching him do her beautiful lift. That was the coolest thing ever. She loved it because she didn't want to go under. General anesthesia, not her thing. She was awake the entire time he was doing the facelift. He did one side, gave her a break, then did the other side, then did her eyes as well. And then when it was done, she got up and left. Like, wow. What an amazing thing. If you've thought about doing a lower facelift, neck lift, Dr. Rosenthal can do it. Celebrating 20 years of beautiful facial plastic surgery in Palm Beach County. If you're looking for anything facial plastic surgery, go to rosenthal-md.com. That's rosenthal-md.com.
This holiday season, visit Boot Barn for top quality gifts that pay tribute to the lasting heritage of the West. From handcrafted cowboy boots and American-made felt hats to hand-stitched leather jackets, our in-store experts will help guide you as you shop. assisting with boot fitting and providing complimentary hat shaping. This holiday, share a piece of the American spirit. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
It's that time of the year again, Florida. That's right, it's Medicare annual enrollment period. This year, why not let United Healthcare guide you through the process to select a Medicare Advantage plan? Whether you choose our easy-to-use online tools or speak with our Medicare plan experts by phone, we can help you find the right United Healthcare plan for your needs and budget. With United Healthcare, you'll feel confident that you're choosing a plan that's right for you. This is Medicare made for Florida. Trusted everywhere. Let us help guide you through our wide range of plans. Call United Healthcare at 1-855-MEET-UHC. That's 1-855-MEET-UHC. 1-855-MEET-UHC. Or go to uhc.com to see your plan options. Annual enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. So contact United Healthcare today and find your Medicare Advantage plan. Medicare Plan Expert is a licensed insurance sales agent or producer.
Well, this is something I've been wanting to do for years, and Kevin and I finally did this a few weeks ago. We went to Life Imaging FLA and did the heart scan and the full body scan, and I was shocked. It only took us 10 minutes. You don't have to take your clothes off. There's no need to go into a big, huge, loud machine that's scary and claustrophobic. At Life Imaging FLA, it is easy. We did it.
Yeah, that heart scan is a $699 value, and the thing I love is the revolutionary colonography. You got to ask them about. No sedation with that at all.
I love that. You can get the same heart scan that we got. All you have to do is call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan right there from your cell phone. Call pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan.
It's all about getting peace of mind through prevention, and that's exactly what you get when you go to Life Imaging FLA.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Amtrak. Ready for a better first-class travel experience this holiday season? Amtrak's got just the ticket with your own private room, complimentary meals, and newly upgraded bedding. Give yourself the gift of an elevated journey. Book early at Amtrak.com.
Listen from anywhere on the WRMF app. Get to the App Store and search WRMF. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
My daughter's friend Cheyenne learned a costly lesson.
She paid the price so all of us could learn, because I just made this mistake over the weekend. I wasn't even thinking.
Handed her phone to a guy that wanted to give her his digits so she could call him, and he actually then Venmo'd himself $200 from her account that fast. So it's kind of a warning that if you got anything that has your money in it, try to get some better encryption and passwords on it if you don't have it already, because there is a viral video going around as well with somebody else that this happened to. And we got a text. Somebody said, my younger brother was at a strip club in Miami about 5 years ago, and of course he fell in love with one of the dancers. And she's like, let me put my phone number into your cell. So of course she does. The next day you notice that she'd Venmo'd herself $300. So he calls Venmo to tell them what happened, and they wouldn't do anything about it since it went from his Venmo to hers. So there was no way to prove that it was a scam.
I do love how you kind of played the role of said stripper, Southern Belle.
I got that in my back pocket.
I don't. I just want to put my number on your phone.
Kind of think you should explore that character a little bit.
Okay. All right. For you. And somebody else said, yeah, that's why the new iPhone has that where you touch the two phones together.
Oh, yes,
so you
iPhone
can get
sex.
contact information, versus letting somebody else into your phone, because they are finding ways. And look, the scammers are really good. I know a lot of people are saying, you got to see my facial recognition, or you got to these scammers, they spend so much time on this stuff that they will find ways to try to crack into it. So it really is just best to not ever let your phone leave your possession.
When someone gives advice of that's guys, that's not how blah blah. Is that how you hear their voice in your head?
Always, yeah.
Guys, face recognition.
I know you're smart, but there are just people out there that haven't yet figured it out.
Smart tech voice.
Yeah, we're trying to help those people out because not everybody's as smart as you.
Okay, there's a drop-down menu on Venmo under your settings where you can go to Face ID and PIN. You click on that, you enable either Face ID or PIN or both, And then you can keep your Venmo from anybody just clicking on it, like mine was. Mine was, if I handed Kevin my phone, he could have Venmo'd himself whatever he wanted in 15 seconds.
Right. And he should have for just pain and suffering. You owe him money.
Whatever. He owes me.
There are a lot of people like you. I'm going to talk to my wife about this because I have a feeling. Because it's the same thing. You know, we have so many people we pay in different ways, and they all have their own preference when it comes to a Cash App.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, so across all of those platforms, Cash App, Venmo, whatever it might be, that might be why you're using it, not your own preference. It's somebody else's, and so it's on your phone. Just make sure that you have got the right passwords and whatever you might need on it for security measures. All right. Well, we all do dumb things. We all have little secrets that we're holding on to as well about some of those things. Maybe it's the dumb thing somebody else has done. We always love to hear your confessions. You can text them into us anonymously, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Maybe we even text in our own dirt about ourselves, things that we just can't say and put a name to. I do like this. I think it's kind of clever. If you're a parent, you might relate. This confession says, when she was 16, my daughter had her friends over for a night, and while they were here, they swiped a bottle of my vodka.
Better not be my atoll.
She has to work in that plug.
I will fight somebody.
After drinking it, they refilled it with water. I noticed, but never said a thing, and I kept it. Now it is the bottle I'm going to be giving my daughter for her 21st birthday. Revenge is a dish best served cold. She's giving her a bottle of water.
That's funny.
For her 21st birthday. This confession says, I pick random towns on the map, and then I joined their local Facebook group to get involved in their petty bickering.
It is sport. Sometimes you wonder if someone's just doing it for sport, man, and they are.
I feel like I do that to my own personal next door. I just go on and I say random stuff just to fight with people.
Well, yeah, there's people that go in there that will deliberately write stuff that's wrong just to get people fired up because people on the internet cannot handle something being wrong. They have to fight back.
Nextdoor is the best to mess with people because most people on Nextdoor don't get the joke. They don't because they're older. They don't get what's going on. They think it's just a forum where everybody goes and says honestly stuff. They don't realize people are messing with them on Nextdoor.
Go on a Star Wars fan forum and start messing up just the characters slightly with the details. You will see dorks massively melt down, and it's amazing.
This confession says, my wife and I were drinking wine when I asked her what the best sex was that we ever had. She's like, oh, you know what? I think it was during our vacation in Chicago. I'd never been to Chicago. That was actually a business trip she went on 3 years ago.
Dude.
Okay. All right. That's tough.
What kind of wine you drinking? Did you put scissor up in that thing too?
Dang. Are you drinking scissor? Because you can't talk either.
It's not that easy.
You got balls.
It's not that easy to say.
This one says, after a drunken argument with my wife, I withdrew $300 cash from our joint account and just tried to give it to some guy on the street.
Oh, what are you doing?
That's the dumbest thing I've heard all day.
You are stupid.
He wouldn't accept it, and he helped sober me up and realize that I still actually love my wife. And 15 years later, we have 3 kids, and I owe our happiness to that one random guy.
Wow.
How about that story, huh?
I don't know. This guy's ready to blow.
This confession says, my 2-year-old daughter makes brushing her teeth such an arduous task that pretty much all the time I just let her suck the toothpaste off the brush while saying, well done, good brushing, loud enough for her mom to hear. She's going to lose those teeth in a few years anyway, so who cares?
That's a bad plan because decay spreads to other teeth that are adult teeth or healthy teeth in the back. And that's a terrible plan. As a dad, I get it, but stop being stupid.
Also, I think it's, man, to teach your kid good teeth habits. I know it's I get it. It's not fun.
Me and Rocco would fist fight. Rocco punched the dentist when he was little. That's how bad he didn't want to brush his teeth.
The people that I just noticed that the parents that were really tough on their kids about the teeth.
Yeah,
they have good teeth as adults.
Right.
And I think a lot of it is if, you got to be a jerk, I think, a little bit.
You got to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
And when your kid starts fighting back with you about brushing your teeth, you don't let them win. You keep fighting with them. Otherwise, they're going to have yuck mouth for the rest of their lives. What little pain you're going through now is going to be them with a lifetime of tooth decay if you don't do your job as a parent.
Mm-hmm. It sounds very personal.
It is personal. I got a kid at home who does not like to brush, and I fight with him every day. It's not as bad as when he was little. When he was little, he was a downright terrorist.
But don't most kids hate brushing their teeth, probably?
It's been a struggle, for several of my kids to get them going.
But you must fight. You have to fight. It's your job. You're the parent.
Yeah.
Don't be weak.
All right, you're giving me a toothache.
Well, it would be interesting to get these guys' true confessions. We have heard a lot of allegations here just recently of sexual assault on a lot of big names, a lot of them in music. It's kind of crazy, all the names that have come out. You had a story about Diddy again today,
Again,
Virginia.
another one.
The actors were the first wave. Now here comes the music.
I mean, man, Diddy, Axl Rose, Steven Tyler. We were even talking about Kodak Black earlier this week and how you feel about him.
We were.
And all the secrets that he has. Some crazy stuff, though. But, there is a lot of other psycho celebrity behavior that maybe you have forgotten about some of your favorite artists. It's really kind of crazy just how, as we think about who we have canceled and who we still love, should we still give a pass to some of these other artists that had scandal in their recent past? I'll break it down for you coming up next.
I'm holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. And I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around and say that it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize.
Man, I got to tell you, there is a lot of scandal from the past that has been dredged up. We've had stories just this last week of Diddy, and he's backed out of revolt that he started about a decade ago because of the allegations. He had that one with Cassie, the R&B star, and those were some pretty nasty allegations. And then Apparently, he coughed up enough money that she just went quiet, and that went
A
away.
day after filing the lawsuit. One day.
But now other people said, okay, did he do something to me back in the early 90s or mid 90s? And those people are now coming forward. So are people, a former Penthouse model has got accusations against Axl Rose from 1989 about what he had done in a drug-fueled frenzy in one of the band's hotels, which you can imagine back in that era, what was going on. Steven Tyler has got allegations that are going on with him. And, you know, we're in this era now of canceling people, or we feel differently about people, or some people aren't making into Hall of Fames because of what they've done in their past. But, man, you know, when you're drudging things up from 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago now, it is kind of crazy. And there are other celebrities, too, that we don't think anything about. But they had their moment once upon a time, and maybe they got it out of the way before we got into this era of canceling and the Me Too's and all that stuff. Like Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. A lot of people don't realize or remember that he was well into his 20s when he had a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old girl.
Oh.
And he sings about it in the song Scar Tissue.
Oh.
Right. So
that doesn't age well.
Do we have any kind of feelings when you think about the Red Hot Chili Peppers? You're like, oh, no. No. And in 1989, same year as what happened with Axl Rose, he apparently was convicted of sexual battery after a show at George Mason University where he exposed himself and touched his crotch to a woman's face against her wishes. He was convicted of indecent exposure, but that just kind of went away, and we don't think about that anymore, do we?
I didn't even know that happened.
I definitely don't think about that.
Right. A lot of people don't think about that.
Do you remember that story?
No. No,
think
because
about too. That was before the internet. I mean,
Right.
that happens today. It's everywhere across the globe.
That's why it's interesting for a lot of these guys like Diddy and Axl Rose and Steven Tyler, because things that happened before social media and the internet are now being drudged up, and now they're on the internet for everybody to see and read and now judge, and they're putting them under the microscope for things they did 30 years ago.
And if it's been enough time that's passed, even if I read it on the internet, even if I read it in the dirt,
Right.
and 20 years passes, I will forget whatever it was 20 years ago and have no recollection that we should hate him. We forgot.
There's been so many crimes and so many stories.
Exactly. Our brains are only equipped to handle so much filth.
And do you remember the CeeLo Green stuff?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Basically, was drugging and raping people in hot tubs.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't think it was a problem if they were drugged.
He said that?
It's basically what it all came down to, yeah. He had to pay some money as well.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things like that. Did you know Boy George, the lead singer of Culture Club, abducted and tortured a man in 2007?
I did not. And when I read about that recently, I go, when did that happen? Do you remember that?
No. What was the backstory? Has the guy spoke out?
You can go and Google it,
It's a real,
It's a huge story. You can read it, yeah.
I think he
All these things
legit
are
had to go
stories.
to court for that.
Yeah. But it's just something that, you don't think about it. We've had many conversations recently about the Culture Club and Boy George, and I forgot about it.
Boy George.
Beloved conversation.
Beloved. He's on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because one of the guys on there who's married to one of the housewives manages him. And so you see Boy George pop up a lot on that franchise.
But he has a gig, and he's still working. Some people now, I think someone else did that. Some people have done stuff like that, and they're or done less than what he did. As gone.
There's just a lot of dark secrets with a lot of big names. That's really what it is, and that was a discussion we'd had last week about Kodak Black with the two Florida politicians that. They're both Democrats, but one is saying, look, man, we shouldn't be putting this guy on a pedestal. And the other guy's like, yeah, but, he gives so much to the community. So it's, this is the weird rub that we have with a lot of celebrities because we all have good and bad. The question is, at what point, how does that balance have to work before you can support them or not?
And that's why I personally think you shouldn't put all your faith in a celebrity because they're just a person.
Not.
Just because you got a microphone or a camera or whatever, it don't mean jack squat. Honestly,
right?
It really doesn't.
Yeah, even going way back, there's some other stories. Don Henley from the Eagles, the drummer, a 16-year-old girl overdosed at his house, and he pled guilty to minor misdemeanor charges Chargers and then wrote a song about how mean the media was to him.
He did.
Wow.
The Eagles got some stories, man.
Yeah.
They were peaceful, easy feeling was just how they sang. The way they partied, they were next level. They were, and then you got your Fleetwood Macs. We're talking drugs and some serious drama, Virginia. All the kind of drama.
I love it.
And there's even a story about Jack Nicholson back in the 90s allegedly beat a sex worker so bad that she suffered permanent injuries.
Oh, my.
There's a few stories out there about old Jack.
Yeah, so we talk about secrets and things like that people are holding on to. A lot of people just kind of forgot about. Didn't know about.
I do think, though, things have changed a bit where people look at celebrities are not beloved like they used to be. I would say a big part, at least that I'm speaking of America, that look at celebrities with an eye of going, all right, when's your secrets coming out?
I think most of them we do realize are flawed human beings and probably have some really dark secrets that if we knew them, we wouldn't feel the same way about them.
Well, I mean, that's when people get all mad about when celebrities give their political opinion on stuff. You go, well, all right, you're an actor.
Yeah.
So why do I
listen to you?
Because you get a chance to talk to a lot of people, I should listen to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm not going after the dirt. I'm saying that's what people are saying.
No, I'm listening. I think a lot of celebrities have a lot of secrets. One of the big ones I want to know is, hey, who else went to Epstein Island? Can we talk to those people about what they did? There was a lot of celebrities on that flight log.
There is, and there's certain pictures that have kind of leaked out a little bit where a celebrity will be on that plane and they're like, what were you doing on that plane, dog?
Yeah, what did you see? Yeah. What did you know? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and another one of the girls from that island, local girl, had just OD'd recently as well. So there are real victims still that are losing their lives today because of the mental trauma they went through in that era. And
Anna in the chat room, that's why people started calling it Holly Weird. Because of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because you hear all these stories and then they'll go on the red carpet and act like they're better than you. And then you start digging and go, y'all are weird.
None of them live lives like us. None of them have those. We think about ourselves, and a lot of us are probably relatively squeaky clean with the minor infractions here and there. But I don't think hardly anybody in show business is without a pretty interesting story and stuff that we would not find very appealing.
And is every person in Hollywood weird? No, I don't think that's, again, an absolute type of thing.
But if you're a freak,
it's a lot.
I just think there's.
If you're a freak, you're drawn to maybe being a little naughty. And with money, with power, you can be more naughty. Because money and power cleans up your naughtiness.
And I do start to think they start to think they're better than everody. So they really do. They can do bad things and they can go to bed. Well, I'm better than that person.
That's why you don't want them preaching to you.
Yes.
Well, earlier in 2 Second Tunes, I dropped a little Chingy Holiday In on you guys. Song you hadn't heard in 20 years probably. And that was a big song with Snoop Dogg back in the day.
It was.
What about the other songs, though? Great songs that time forgot. I love doing this. I asked it on our Facebook page and Instagram the other day. What is a song you once loved that you just haven't heard in forever, like Holiday In? Got some interesting songs I want to drop on you next.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Well, hello there, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Welcome back to Gaylord Palms. Sneaking in a break before the big day?
Just finished checking the list again and thought we could take the weekend off.
I need a break, and he's up for some good old-fashioned fun.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Ice tubing, gingerbread decorating, and ice featuring a Charlie Brown Christmas. Here we come.
Save up to 20% off ice tickets during Merry Discount Days, November 1st to the 16th. Use code value 23.
Switch to Verizon and you'll save.
Get in the holiday spirit, West Palm Beach. Verizon has an extra gift for you this season.
You can save a lot.
Get a $200 Verizon gift card when you join with one line. And get a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate.
Great deals from Verizon. Great deals from Verizon.
There's never been a better time to switch, but this offer won't last forever, so hurry in. Switch to the network America relies on. Get a $200 gift card and a phone on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate. Visit your local Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on Unlimited Ultimate plan required per phone. $200 Verizon e-gift card with port in per line. Less $1,000 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR.
Bank of America is the proud employer of over 210,000 teammates who go above and beyond to support their clients' financial goals. Like Emily, who helps clients create a plan to build the future they want, like a wedding, having kids, or retirement. All real achievements her clients have shared photos of. For all your financial goals, we're here to listen and help. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/about. Bank of America NA, member FDIC, equal credit opportunity lender.
The Cooling Advisors team jumps into action when you call, and I love that. Your AC company needs to take you serious. When you call, they need to jump into action, and that's how the guys at Cooling Advisors explained it to me. They're like, look, when somebody calls us, we know it's an emergency, and we need to act quickly because in South Florida, nobody wants to go a single day without their AC. Even though it's cooler outside today, it doesn't matter. We all need that AC operating because I saw on Saturday it's going to be back up to 80 degrees. CoolingAdvisors.com. They background screen and drug test all of their employees so you can feel safe about who they're bringing into your home. They also have a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever your AC emergency happens, they jump into action. That's what they know about their business, that they need to act quick when you call. CoolingAdvisors.com.
McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is Jupiter's most trusted jeweler. Michael McMaster and Kyle Johnson are here for you every weekday from 10 to 6 and Saturdays until 4. From jewelry and luxury watches to one-of-a-kind custom-made pieces, McMaster & Johnson Jewelry has what you're looking for this holiday season. Stop by the Concourse Village Plaza on the corner of Indiantown and A1A today. Need the best price on natural or lab-grown diamonds? Looking for that something unique for that special someone? McMaster & Johnson Jewelry is your answer for all your jewelry needs.
When it comes to choosing a health plan, you can trust the members who have experienced it firsthand. Humana is proud to offer a Medicare Advantage plan in Florida that earned 5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars is the highest rating possible. It's based on real members' experiences, and it's decided by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Our Humana Gold Plus HMO earned 5 out of 5 stars. That means a few things. It means members get outstanding customer service. It means we connect them with excellent preventive care and chronic condition support. Most of all, it means you have a trustworthy option for a Medicare Advantage plan. Explore our 5-star Humana Gold Plus HMO at humana5star.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Are you having a hard time losing weight? And during the holidays, it gets away from you. The average American is going to put on 8 pounds here in the last part of this year. So when you want to take off the weight, just go right to Wellington Anti-Aging. They have got everything you could need to take that weight off. Even if you've struggled, you've dieted, you've exercised, it doesn't come off, you blame your metabolism, your age, whatever it might be, your excuses won't stand to what Wellington Anti-Aging can give you. Even if you've tried other things before and it hasn't worked, they've got the pharmaceutical approach that so many other actors, influencers are using to lose the weight, and you can too. But the whole name is all about having more energy, feeling better, younger, and looking that way as well. Whether it be your energy, balancing your hormones goes a long way to that. Whether it be the lines on your face or age spots, they can get rid of that as well. So get a new you and roll back the clock as you go into the next year by going to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
It's showtime at PBKC. Get your tickets now for exciting live events in the Paddock Restaurant. Comedy season kicks off with the legend Andrew Dice Clay for 2 shows December 1st and 2nd. Jackie the Joke Man Martling performs December 8th, Jimmy Fallon on December 16th, plus comedians Sarge, Anthony Rodia, Adam Carolla, and Pauly Shore in 2024. And make plans for Chris McDonald's Memories of Elvis dinner show December 15th. PBKC show tickets make great holiday gifts. Go to pbkennelclub.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Earlier in 2 Second Tunes, I dropped a tune from 20 years ago. Holiday Inn, Chingy, Snoop Dogg.
And we forgot about it, but when you played it, we were like, oh, yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
It's just been that long since we've heard it, and we totally forgot about it.
Well, there are just so many songs that do kind of slip by that you do forget about. They're just like, oh, yeah.
But I want to put that back in a playlist somewhere.
Right. Yes. Yeah, kind of all those great songs that once upon a time were around that you just absolutely forgot about. So I asked that question on our Instagram and Facebook pages, and I was like, okay, so what is a song that you once loved that you just haven't heard of in forever? And I got some great responses from some people. I don't know if you remember this one, but Blaine was all about Cupid's Chokehold. You remember how big this song was by Gym Class Heroes?
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. And not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get a lot.
Remember how much we played that song?
Oh my God, they drove that thing into the ground.
I'm glad we're talking about this because right when I got to our old station, there was a song on the air that was popular and it was a banger and I never heard it again. It was, when you're out at the club, don't think I'm not. When you're out making love,
don't think I'm not. Yeah, it's very sassy.
And I never hear it. And that was my cut.
That was a great song.
It went away.
That's one of those songs.
And it was such a big song, and then never again to hear from.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that up because that's exactly the kind of stuff that I was looking for. We were talking about 50 Cent earlier, but how many people forget about 50 Cent and how many great songs he had back in the day? You remember this one?
Little mama, show me how you move.
Little Disco Inferno.
Ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass, girl. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass, girl. Go.
20 years ago, man. That was all over the radio, too.
It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Saturation.
Yeah. Playing the heck out of that. Some other good ones that people dropped on us. In fact, I think Virginia, we even met these guys. Do you remember Evan and Jaron?
Yeah.
Yes.
The twins?
Yes.
Crazy for this girl?
Yes, we did. Remember that? We did an event with them at the South Florida Fairgrounds.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And Bailey was like, oh my gosh, I want to hear that song.
When you look at her, she looks at me. She's got me thinking about it constantly, but she don't know how I feel. She carries on without a doubt. I wonder if she's figured out I'm crazy for this girl. Yeah, I'm crazy for this girl.
That song was a jam. And I think their aunt lived in Boca or something. They had some
Okay,
kind of tie.
okay.
I remember that whole family experience.
I know we had so many CDs of that single.
Yeah.
We would go out to
We did.
events. We would hand them out. Some of them were signed by Evan and Jaron.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's on at Publix right now.
Probably, yeah. Probably. Margot said, you remember this song by Carrie Hilson?
Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. Knocks you down. Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. It knocks you down.
Kanye comes on there with a very mediocre
Yeah, he
rhyme.
does. I think he does.
And he sexually assaults you while he does it.
He does.
That's right.
That
was back in the Gold Digger era, wasn't it?
That was, I feel like that's when I first got on the radio. But
Yeah.
that was my, again, the
Right.
same thing. And someone in the chat room had it. It was by Candy. Don't think I'm not.
Candy Burris, who is a Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Don't think I'm not.
That's the same one?
If it's the song that I pulled up here on Google, Don't Think I'm Not is a song by Candy Burris, who is a Real Housewife of Atlanta. If it's the same song, I haven't heard it in a million years.
Oh my gosh. I hope it is right.
Well, you guys can take all your foggy memories and let me know. I'll do the research, and then this time next week, I'll pull up another 4 or 5 songs.
This is fun.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat because, you know, like these songs were all over the radio, and we loved them. They're a big part of our adolescence or adulthood, whatever it was. But you just like it just disappeared.
They faded away.
Just gone.
Question.
Yeah.
How early in life can we go? I know there's a time. I know if I go too far back into time,
He wants to go to the 70s
I start to
so
lose.
bad.
Yeah. I start to lose Ralston.
Yeah. Again, we have a studio 2 doors down.
I just want to know the rules, is all.
That's perfect for you. Yeah, so you can do your segment over there. All right, Bird's going to stay here for his thought of the day coming up next.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad, bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it's It's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine. I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times. We're not trying. So cut the headlights. Summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice. Angels roll their eyes. And if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue. The shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it's It's cruel summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
We got more KVJ. It is going to be coming up on the After the Show. You can watch it live on YouTube or on Twitch. Go to either platform and simply look for the KVJ Show, but it's also on demand. It's a podcast as well. If you just want the audio part, don't sweat it. We got it there on Spotify, also Apple. Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Talked a lot about walls today.
We
Walls
did.
Bennington.
Yeah, that's your middle name.
Yeah, we did make up or break up.
The worst walls are never the ones you find in your way. The worst walls are the ones you put there.
Are you talking to yourself?
I don't know. I got too many walls.
He does.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.